me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the air, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's knocking. I'm not the same. Thinking money made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my way, singing Gucci gang. Gucci gang, think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on and put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first safe. 5'7", but I'm 6'8" when I stand on the money pals. Need a money counter, I broke my thumb from thumbing down. Wifey on my line, she told me to dumb it down. Mama on my line, asking how I'm dumbing now. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the air, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's knocking. Get out my way, I'm so unashamed. Throw it to my veins, like my 2K green or blue, I'm not into games. Focus on your player's face while I'm stacking change. We throw out what you got on your whole crew late. Every time I drop it, knock you make the screw face. I can't stand to be around people who are two-faced. I can't stand to do some business if you're too late. I beat the beat or defeated, I beat the beat or mistreated, I beat the odds deleted. On top, I'm ODing. No rock star with these leather pants, I'm ACDCing. When I die, I bet they love me, but hate me when I'm breathing. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, that's running. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's knocking.
All right. We're here, baby. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. You know what it is, man. We're on X-Plane 11 once again. Today, flying the Toliss A321 Aer Lingus livery. I like this livery a lot. We'll be rocking the new TCA side stick as well, Airbus edition. Again, I have the side stick camera for you guys here, so I'll be looking forward to that. It's gonna be a fun flight today. We're gonna try to keep it simple. You know what I mean? We're trying to keep it simple today, and we're flying from Edinburgh in the UK out to Dublin, and then from Dublin, if everything goes well, we'll continue down to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. And some of you guys have been waiting in chat, man. We are on our plan C today. You know, things don't always go as planned, but you know, we roll with it. But speaking of that, today's motivational quote of the day before we get started is, "Don't go with the flow, be the flow." Oh yeah, I love that. Don't go with the flow, be the flow. So today we're gonna be the flow. We're gonna make things happen. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chill. We're gonna vibe out to some good music. We're gonna have a good Friday, a good weekend. You know what it is, man. Edinburgh is where we are right now. Dublin's where we're going. A321 is what we're doing. TCA side stakes on my left hand. Yes, sir. It's going down today. Grant DePod, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, my man. Captain IF, welcome to the stream as well. Let me get some music going as we get ready to set the plane up. Sorry, whatever this is. I just finished my toast. So we're almost ready to go today, guys. We're almost ready, actually. I already got the last few slices of last few slices of bread on board. I just need you guys to bring the butter. So if you can bring the butter for me today, that'll be a huge help for us to have a nice, smooth, and safe flight today. So looking forward to, we are on the Vatsim network. I don't think any ATC is up here yet. I have to check. Actually, yes. Edinburgh ATIS is on, so we'll have to take a listen to that. Before we do, though, let's check out who is in the chat. I won't leave you guys out. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Wyatt Wins, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Ryan9er42, yes, welcome to the stream. What up from India? What's up, my dude? Nicholas Lim, welcome back, bro. You're back for more crashing. Yes, sir. That's what we do out here. We crash. Captain Reynolds, welcome to the stream, man. Bailey Retshaw, welcome. Sam Russell, thank you, my man. Be amazing. As always, you are amazing. Thank God. Darwin, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Jay always knows the way. What's up, man? Kim One Super, hello. The intro song is called Knocking by NHBHD or something like that. I'm pretty sure if you type those things in, it'll eventually find the right person. The song is called Knocking. Maxi Monkey, welcome back. Good to see you once again. Grant DePa, welcome to the stream. Let's see what we got. Man UTD fan, welcome to the stream. Kai, welcome. Grant, welcome. Bailey, welcome. Welcome. Josh Smith, welcome back, man. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Bonjour, bon dia, buenos dias. Mucho gusto. Good to see you guys. Welcome back. Zephin, welcome to the stream, man. You just followed on Instagram. Thank you very much, man. Hopefully you enjoy that. Big Mungus, welcome back. Pilot Sand 004, welcome back to the sea. Good to see you. You guys are so amazing, man. Looking forward to having a good flight today. I am hoping and praying for no crashes, no physical crashes, and no technical crashes. I'll be very happy if we could just do that. Even if our landing is not the smoothest today, as long as we can have no more technical difficulties, I'll be pretty happy, you know, and just have a good conversation, good vibes. What is my real name? My real name is actually Caleb, C-A-L-E-B. It is in the Bible. Benito, hola, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's get the flight started. We got some flying to do. Up the Veil, welcome. Good to see you again. Inbra, yes sir, that's where we're at. Let's turn the music down because we got to get the ATIS. Pull up that ATIS. All up in your ATIS, man. All right, I'm gonna pause that and let's get the thing started, shall we? Haven't done anything. We are completely cold and dark in the A321. External power coming on. Just a little bit of sound there, just a little bit. Throws the butter. I got the knife still. Like I literally just finished eating my breakfast. Oh, it's been a crazy morning. All right, battery 1 and battery 2, they're coming on. We'll go ahead and get the smoking signs on, seatbelt signs on, and master switch for the APU turned on. We'll also get those nav lights turned on. You can see the everything's coming to life down here. It's going to turn these screens up while they are loading. We do have our flight plan. Currently, Nightbot does not have the updated flight plan. Again, I've been scrambling to get today's stream started and working properly. As I mentioned earlier, we are on Plan C today. If I make it to Plan C, that means a lot of things have to go wrong in Plan A and Plan B. So I didn't have time to update Nightbot, but I will do that probably as we continue if we have some time in between setting up the aircraft. But if you just joined us, we are flying from, where are we at? Edinburgh, as you guys like to call it, Edinburgh, and we're going to Dublin, and then from Dublin we're going to be going to Paris if things go well. You guys know the first flight is our primary, which is super short, and if everything's all good, we'll continue to Paris today. Originally I was going to fly Aegean in Greece today, but my Greece scenery was looking a little too greasy, if you know what I mean. So I decided to scratch that, and we'll save that for another day when I can clean that up a bit. So, alright, so we are at Echo... Where are we, actually? How do you spell it? EG, Echo Golf. Why does my frame say 20? That's not okay. That can't be right. Apparently it is right. That is not a good way to start. Nicholas, I know if my game crashes, you'd be very happy. I know. But we're all fighting against you today. Thank you, Darwin. Thank you, man. Shout out to all my co-pilots, my first officers out here always helping me set these planes up as we jump from plane to plane. Yesterday we flew the A319. Today we're in the A321, which is very similar in how you set them up. Biggest difference is when it comes to landing and takeoff is what we'll see the big difference there. All right, let's get the IRS aligned. Go to our initiation page. And what do you do? Echo Golf Papa Hotel / Echo India Delta Whiskey. Not in date. Wait, what? Oh, I spelled it wrong. EGPH, right? / Echo India Delta Whiskey. There it is. And we shall align. Thank you very much. And today we are expecting to, I think it's not very high. It's only like 150 miles this first flight. So cruising at 240. and our cost index will be around 15. And we get our wind request, return, and go to the next page. We'll get the rest of the stuff later. We'll go ahead and do our flight plan, which we're going to save until we actually get the ATIS. Alright, so let's get the ATIS for Edinburgh, which is where it was online. Let's see if it's still online. Yes, so 131.35. Put that on the COM 2. I love it when planes simulate having COM 1, COM 2 frequencies. It makes things a whole lot easier. 135.35. No, 131.35. Am I dyslexic or something? I always get those numbers backwards. I worry about this in real life. Like, how am I going to be with remembering numbers in real life? Seriously. Alright, is that working? I'm not getting anything in for the ATIS. 131.350 on VH2. Turning off. I'll turn it off and back on. Dutchies are back. What up, Max Monkey? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Kaj, you can definitely help with that. See, if you see me do something wrong, just call it out. It's all good. Amazing. We can. I think this thing should be aligning. It is. Says there's 7 more minutes, less than 7 minutes, to align. And I'm not hearing anything on the ATIS at all. I know that my sound is on. Am I missing a button down here? Is there a button I need to press to activate that?
Dew point plus 12 QNH 1009. Acknowledge your receipt of information, Charlie, and advise aircraft type on first contact 1600 Zulu.
Alright, so we have Charlie, but we don't know
Edinburgh information, Charlie. Time 1550. Runway in use 06. Transition level, flight level 75. Surface wind 050. 9 knots. Visibility 10. Kilometers or more scattered 400 feet, overcast 3,700 feet. Temperature plus 13. Dew point plus 12. QNH 1009. Acknowledge your receipt of information, Charlie.
What up, Zayd? Coming through with the donation, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, my man. Thank you very much for that super chat donation. You didn't have to do it, but you did it anyways. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that.
Charlie. Time 1550.
Alright, so we have information, Charlie. They're using runway 06 today. Let's actually turn that all the way down. That's pretty loud, ain't it?
Surface wind 050.
So yeah, using runway 06 and QNH is 1009. So we'll go ahead and switch over to, I think ground is online right now. Yeah, ground is on, so 12175. And we'll put them in the main, so we'll put that on the left side on COM 1. 121, and again, I forgot that fast. I forgot what I just said. 12175. Oh my god. This is why when I'm a real pilot, I'm gonna have to write everything down somehow as they say it to me. Alright, 12175, right, we're on it. Alright, so let's go get our clearance to Dublin. You know what? Let me change my button. Because I don't like where my COM button's at. Let me change that. I'm also gonna change my autopilot disconnect button right now. See, audio push to talk. I want to clear what it is.
Easy A3 Romeo Hotel, no further ATC available. Odyssey Unicom, 18. Traffic is the Cessna 172, also about to take off from Bravo.
So Unicom 122.8 and we'll keep in touch with the Cessna Easy Romeo Hotel. Bye-bye, sir.
What up, Hugo?
I know.
I'm having trouble actually setting a new button.
Edinburgh Ground, good afternoon, Broadsword 3-5, requesting radio check.
Broadsword 3-5, readability 5.
And
Come on,
finally,
man.
Broadsword 3-5, information Bravo on board, stands 201, we're an Airbus A321, requesting clearance to Gatwick, please.
Broadsword 3-5.
So originally I wanted to fly to London today, and I loaded up in London for a test. This was my plan B, by the way, flying to London. No, plan A. No, plan B, yeah, was flying to London. And I tried to load up in this exact same plane, exact same settings in London, and I had like 18 frames per second. It was horrible. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. I was like, this is unplayable. I can't do this.
Broadsword 3-5, you're
What the heck is
London
button
Gatwick,
14?
Bravo, Go Sam 1 Delta departure, squawk 6011.
Sorry about that, cleared to Gatwick by the Ghost Sound 1 Delta, squawk 6011, and information Charlie is now current Broadsword 3.
There we go. Haha, gotcha.
Broadsword 3-5, correct.
Alright, we got a new button now, and I want to actually also map. I want to remap. Oh, hello. I want to remap the. What's this button over here? What is that button? What was the button I was using for autopilot? Here it is, button 3. Oh, you guys, I don't have the side stick on the screen? My bad. I thought I had it turned on. There it is. There you go. I forgot to turn it back on. Thanks for reminding me. So yeah, I want this to be my autopilot, like basically turn it on and off button. I don't know if it's called AP or is it autopilot. I always forget. It depends. It's like it changes between different planes. I'm just gonna type in autopilot and see if we can find it. You know what would be the easiest way to do it? Is it done? Let's go back to the other. As you guys saw, I do have another new toy, which is this baby over here. I haven't really mentioned it much. I haven't said much about it. I've been kind of waiting. I've been holding out. All right, so push AP1 button. That's the one I'm looking for. Push AP1. Push AP1. They always have these weird. Now, okay, there it is. Push AP1 and hit apply. So that way now I can basically activate and deactivate the autopilot with this button. Super easy on the trigger. And I'll probably do auto throttle on this one, which I also have that mapped to my throttle. So let's see what that is called. Yeah, I got the Warthog. I have the stick. I'm having some trouble with it. So that's one of the reasons I haven't mentioned it much, because I'm having trouble with the actual stick, the Warthog stick. I'm trying to get it figured out, going through tech support with Thrustmaster. Autopilot, auto throttle, speed toggle, so ARM. That's what it needs to be called. Auto throttle, where is it? Here's a button 2. There's auto throttle, and what was, I think it was speed toggle. Yeah, speed toggle, that's what we want. Hit apply. So that way, whenever I'm on approach, I can quickly disconnect autopilot and disconnect the auto throttle, so I can have full control of the plane on short final, and then I can also have the button underneath for my ATC communication, so that I can talk to tower at the last minute. You know what I mean? It's so much easier that way rather than reaching and looking over the word. So let's get a radio check real quick with Edinburgh. Who am I? I'm Aer Lingus 116. Sorry. Edinburgh. Is it Edinburgh? Edinburgh? Shoot, what's the name? Brain fart.
Shamrock 116, you were cut off there, sir.
Oh, he even know. Is this Shamrock 116? Yes, Shamrock 116 is doing radio check.
Shamrock 116, Edinburgh Ground, hello, readability 5.
All right, Shamrock 116. We're looking for IFR2 Dublin. We are told A321.
Shamrock 116, you are cleared to Dublin. Go Sam 1 Delta departure, squawk 4432. Charlie is correct.
All right, that's 4432, and we have Charlie. Shamrock 116.
Shamrock 116, correct.
All right, so I said Edinburgh instead of Edinburgh, whatever. What's the heck the name? What's the name of this place? Where the heck are we? Can you imagine, like in real life though, you travel so much you can't keep track of all the places you've been. All right, so let's put that squawk code in. We'll just go ahead and confirm and make sure we have the correct departure and everything that he gave us. So I think he said 4432. Yeah, it's so much easier talking to ATC using this trigger over here. I'm not really sure what to use. I kind of want to know from like a real Airbus person, like what does all these things really specifically do in the real plane so that I can map them the same way. All right, so 4432, that's down in the box there. And we've been cleared to Dublin. We'll pull this up. They're using runway, I think it was 6. And he gave us the GOSO something. What did I file? The GOSO 1 Delta. GOSO 1 Delta departure. No transition. And we'll hit that, insert. Again, super short flight this first one. We've probably already spent more time on the ground than we will in the air, which is a shame. Alright, so next is an airway. It's always a challenge of mine. Like, hey, make sure you don't spend too much time on the ground. Even though, like, all the work is done, honestly, on the ground. Once you get in the air, it's pretty much automated from there. You just gotta program it. Alright, P600 to Blaka. Alright, there it is. And from there, nail bow. Ashy nail bows. I don't think that went through. No, it did not. Okay. Something froze for a second. Okay, it did not go through. Let's try it again. Oh, shoot. That's not what I want to do.
All stations, Edinburgh ground is closing.
Oh, no.
Unicom 122,
Of course. Of course. Bro, you can't stay on for like 10 more minutes. give me 10 minutes. I'll get off the ground in 10 minutes. Knee mats. Oh shoot. You don't want to put the waypoint in before you actually click on this part. So November India Mike Alpha Tango. And that's our last waypoint before our arrival into Dublin. So go ahead and pick up Dublin, and I don't know if ATC is on there, so we're just gonna put in a I guess a temporary runway for now. We'll just kind of expect to have our runway 28, ILS 28, and then we have our arrival, which is NIMAT1 X-ray. Wow, there's a lot of arrivals. What's it? Here it is, 1 X-ray, no via, and no transition either, I guess. We'll figure that out later on. All right, that's good to go. And now we can go back to our perf and whatnot and get that figured out by pulling up this. Oh shoot! Pull up the Toliss menu. Welcome, Surya. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. All the passengers, why are we still on the ground? I remember one time, the longest I ever had to sit in a plane was I was flying back home from Brazil, and we were in, I think, Rio. Yeah, probably Rio. Either Rio or Sao Paulo. I can't remember which one I connected through this time. Hold on, what am I looking for? Toliss. And there was a really bad storm. Like, we were basically we were holding short of the active runway, and a really bad storm came through, and a plane had just took off. It had just departed, and the storm was coming. Like, it wasn't there yet, but it was coming, and the last plane got out right before us, and sadly the storm was too bad for us to go. And honestly, I'm thankful for that pilot's decision to not fly, because that was a nasty storm. And we were not allowed to get off of the plane. We actually taxied back onto the runway, back to the gate, and then they stopped it right there at the gate, and they even shut the freaking AC off and everything. I think they shut the engines off. I think we were running on maybe ground power, or I'm not sure if we were on ground power or APU power. But that airplane got hot fast, and it was nice and hot and stuffy in there. Everybody was getting all claustrophobic and stuff. It was crazy, but you know, I would rather be on the ground than in the air, flying through a storm like that. Okay, so I need 5,500 kilos of fuel. We'll just do 6,000, make it even. Alright, quick refill. And as far as all this stuff, we'll just leave it as is what it is. And so now it's gonna give us our 0 fuel weight of 71.2. Do I still have my? I do. It's in the way. The V speed calculated by Toliss is wrong. What do you recommend I do to get the correct one? Because I don't know how to calculate V speeds myself. I do know that I have heard though that it's wrong. I just use it because I barely even really work with the V speeds anyway. I just kind of waiting to see and find out when does the plane actually want to lift off the ground. That's my V speed. All right, so initiation I think is ready to be. And go to the next page. Zero fuel weight will be 71.2. Block fuel 6.0. And then we'll go over to our perf. And we'll do we'll put these V speeds in for now. I mean, I know they're not accurate, but just for the sake of filling something out, I don't know what else I would put, honestly. Again, because I don't know how to calculate it myself. For flaps, we'll be doing flaps 1 slash up 0.2. And then the flex will be flexing on my 41. And we'll do 2-3. We'll make it even at 230 for our pre-selected climb speed. And that's it. We'll do that. Flight plan is good. I don't currently see any discontinuities. Radio page is good. Perf is good. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Progress page is okay. So, alright, cool. We'll put that away. Put that away. We'll switch over to Unicom. Alright. And we'll go ahead and call our pushback. Wait, before we do that, where are we going? We're on runway 6. That'll be pushback nose to the right. And then we'll go down to the south to runway 6. Better. You would think I'd have like a
Ground
quick
to
key
cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
for this by now. I want to go this way. Irishman. Alright.
Ground to cockpit.
Doors
Toe
closed?
is driving up.
Doors are closed. I like this livery a lot, actually. I like a lot of EasyJet out here. We got EasyJet, we got Flybe, we got Air France, Ryanair, out here in Edinburgh. You're right, Josh. A very nice bird, airplane memer. I know all passengers like, finally. And I'm just gonna blame it on a mechanical issue. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. If the passengers ask why it took us so long to get off the ground, I'm like, it was a mechanical issue. You don't want us to go anywhere. All right, fuel pump's on. Are my transfers already on? Okay, there you go. Beacon light, turn that on. I never turned the APU on either. That's funny. I completely forgot to turn the APU on.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
It's Edinburgh, not Edinburgh. I like Edinburgh better. What you eating, bruh? What you eating, bruh? What you over there eating, bruh? Come on, man. Over there snacking on toasted oats. I am not using X Life. I'm using Traffic Global by Just Flight. All pilots blame on mechanical issues, and we believe them. Did he tell me to release the parking brake?
So connected
No,
and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I will. Alright. Looks like we're switching over to the APU finally. Last second we switched over to APU. Alright, start the engines up. Riff Links, what's up, man? Thank you, man, for joining on Twitch as well. We're starting engine 2 first, guys. Alright, she's firing up. That accent, though, yes, sir. That sexy size, I guess she is. She's not bad looking at all. Uh-oh. Are you serious? Freaking Edinburgh just came back online. Yeah. Alright, so I think it's 12175.
Edinburgh installation, Oscar.
Oscar
Time
is now
1620. Runway in use 06. Transition level, flight level 75. Surface wind 060. 8 knots.
Start engine 2,
Visibility
engine 1.
10. Kilometers or more like rain, overcast 300 feet. Temperature +14. Dew point +13. QNH1009. Acknowledge your receipt of information, Oscar. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Information, Oscar.
Disconnecting
Time
code. Stand by.
1620. Runway in use 06. Transition level, flight level 75. Surface wind 060.
Alright, let's clean this thing up.
8 knots. Visibility 10.
One thing that's confusing. Oh, okay, that was okay. So we have Oscar now. Oscar is now current. Alright, so he gave us squawk 4432. All the QNH is 1009. I gotta remember to say Shamrock and not Aer Lingus.
35, Edinburgh Grounds, hello.
I think we're expecting, I think it's transition altitude of 075.
Report ready
Tow
for
is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you very much. See you next time. Alright, flaps down. Where are we going? No one really knows. Pedro Costa, what's up? Welcome back to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Airport 35, we're cleared to Gatwick, Gozan 1, Delta Departure Squawk 6011.
Is the 737 MAX safe? We don't know. Alright, there's a hand signal over there.
Edinburgh Ground, taxi, holding point Alpha 1.
And I have a habit of doing my flight control check before we taxi. So, because if anything goes wrong, you know, I would like to fix it before we get going. Send it back to the center. Go back to the flight control page. Go left.
Correct and
Right. Back, we'll sweep it as well. Check my my rudder pedals that I'm still getting used to. That looks good. And we'll shut the APU off. I didn't do it. I don't have a button for that. I thought I had a button for that, but I don't have a button for that. Emergency exit lights on, armed, and we'll turn the taxi lights on. Or we turn off lights on, and we're ready to go. Why is this not centered? Alright, runway 6 is that away, and let them know we are ready to taxi with Oscar. Edinburgh ground, Shamrock 116 is ready to taxi with Oscar.
Shamrock 116, roger, clearance is in the taxi, no reback required. Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06, via Golf, Lima and Alpha. You're following Coast Rider Airbus A321, number 2.
Lima Alpha to holding point at runway 06, following the Airbus A320. Shamrock 116. I think he's talking about. I don't see another plane. It's not him.
American flight 428, telegram.
Maybe that guy.
Pass the message.
Now he said Lima, which is here, and Alpha. Alright, parking brake release. And give us some power.
And either bearing ground, how do you hear me?
American flight 428, out of the ground, readability.
That would be pretty cool, mock brick, if they had the Airbus had a glowing light here. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty flashy. That'd be pretty fly.
With information on.
That would be really cool. That's a good suggestion. Uh-oh. What are you doing, KLM?
American flight 428, Roger. Cleared Dublin, go Sam 1 Delta, squawk 0441.
Clear to Dublin, clear squawk 0.
Come on, man. I'm going around them.
American flight 428, your set is the go Sam 1 Delta, departure runway 06. It's all intact with you.
Go Sam 1, departure runway 06.
That's AI, so don't worry, guys.
American flight 428, read back correct.
That's not the KLM I know.
Current connection 009.
Sam Russell, yes, I do believe so. I believe everyone that you have seen showcasing the side stick, I think we're all getting the throttle when it's ready as well.
Ground. There's traffic coming down on Alpha. If you could, are you going to clear on Alpha?
Say again,
9 Hotel Mike Lima Tango, are you clear for taxiway?
No, it's not Vatsim traffic. I don't think. It might be. I honestly don't know. It could have been traffic. It could have been a real person. They look very similar. They look very similar. Alright, trying to work on my taxi skills, guys, with the new twist here. I mean, I'll tell you, whenever I try flying the Cessna 172, and it doesn't have really nose wheel steering, you have to use your rudders as your nose wheel, and that was, man, I was all over the freaking place. I think I might do a stream later where we do some GA flying, or I just basically do some touch and goes and practice with taxiing with my rudder pedals and landing with my rudder pedals, because I really need a lot of practice using my feet. I'm still not used to using my feet. For the longest time, man, I've been doing flight sim. I mean, for longer than I can remember, I've been doing flight sim with no rudder pedals. I've had other ways that I've made it work, right? So just this week I started flying with rudder pedals, and it's just kind of trying to teach myself how to fly again, man.
Oh, actually, I've got traffic coming down as well. You vacated a quite tricky point, so yeah, there's not much I can do. Are you able to backtrack back onto the runway?
Uh-oh, somebody's stuck somewhere. Alright, so we're taking Alpha down to, I believe, holding point Alpha 1 at the end of 06. While we're taxiing, though, one thing I can do is get our departure out of here, because I haven't done that yet. Our departure is the GoSam 1 Delta. Bailey, looking at the scenery makes you miss flying. Yeah, man, I feel you. I feel you. Alright, so we're taxiing this way, means we're taking off that way. So we'll be doing a heading of 044 and then a left turn to 257 at or above 5,000 feet.
9 Hotel Mike Lima Tango, monitor Unicom 122, destinate, there's no traffic for the conflict. I recommend vacation right on Charlie 1.
Yeah, you don't really use the pedals in the air that much, I don't think, unless you're doing coordinated turns, you know what I mean? For VFR stuff mainly. And then obviously when you're landing, you use them. When you take off, you use them.
5428, Roger. Stand 104, push and start through phase.
I've been landing with crosswinds. I had a little thing on my hand, on my throttle that I used to use. I had a tricky way of making another rudder pedal with my finger.
Caution, say Cessna 172, taxiway Alpha. Just remain visual him. I believe he's backtracking to runway 07.
Roger, I got the traffic in sight. Shamrock 116. Little says the 172 right there. Hey, I feel like whenever I see GA traffic, I'm so proud on Vatsim. I'm like, oh my god, look at the GA traffic. I wish I could see more GA traffic on Vatsim. People should fly more GA. I think we should fly more GA on Vatsim. In general, the flight sim community should really appreciate GA more. I think the people who do appreciate GA are mostly people who fly in real life or are training for real life. Because I know that whenever I got into trying to fly GA, or actually there's another one too, if you're doing FS Economy, you'll probably appreciate GA too. But I got in GA because of FS Economy. And 22.8, Shamrock 106, thank you very much. I got into GA because of FS Economy, but also I'm trying to learn how to fly in real life too, so I know that I need to be familiar with some of those cockpits. Alright, let's go ahead and slow down. Alright, so we only have ground here, we don't have tower. So we're going to be taking off on Unicom. I'm just going to hold here at the ILS line. Hold down our brakes. I think we have traffic, departing traffic sitting there. Yep, he's rolling out. Let's go ahead and switch over to Unicom on 22.8. Alright, all the lights are on, AP was off, overhead looks good to me. We got our spoilers are armed. Auto brake to max, brake fans on. Parking brake is released, ready to go. Edinburgh traffic, Shamrock 116 is lining up runway 06, Edinburgh. How was the Sidestick? Is it better than the last one I had? I actually just put a video out comparing the two, the T16000 versus the Sidestick, and you can kind of see the differences there. But my live opinion is it feels a little bit smoother, just a tiny bit. Again, like it's so small, like it's probably an unnoticeable. Oh shoot, it's probably an unnoticeable difference. I think that's AI. I'm pretty sure that was AI. That was cool though. I didn't turn these screens up. That was a close call. Alright, anybody else want to land today? Alright, we're clear. Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to the whole package, for sure. Like, that throttle looks like it's going to be really nice. And that whole set, like, I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be really cool. As well as the mount too, like I could probably use some mounts. I might need a new desk again. I just got this desk like not long ago, but I might be growing out of this desk already. Like I bought this desk because I needed a bigger desk because like all my stuff was just cramped. Like my smaller desk, I still have it. Actually, I'm trying to sell it, but I probably should get another desk that's a bit bigger. But I don't know if I go bigger, I might not even fit in my apartment anymore. So we'll see. All right, guys, Stereo cockpit. We're on runway 06, Edinburgh traffic, Shamrock 116 on runway 06 departing to the south, Edinburgh. Let's go. And there's Toga. Flaps are down. Alright, let's see if we can steer a little bit with our feet here. Drifting off to the left. Still getting used to that. Alright, there's 140 knots. 150, V1 and rotate. Degrees, positive climb, you're up. 200 knots. Alright, we'll continue to fly by hand. We'll fly the departure by hand for fun. I'm getting used to flying on my left hand. Mainly for takeoff. I'm still working on the landing. Alright, pull that back, throttle climb, engine's gonna pull down. We'll follow the green line, or follow the flight director on the way out. Had to remind myself to give it a don't grip the joystick too tightly, and very small movements. I don't need to over adjust. I have a bad problem with over adjusting. That sounds great, by the way. Alright, one thing I forgot to do is flaps up. Alright, we're passing 040. I do have trim, so I could actually bind that as well. So you kind of nose is kind of climbing up, which is what I actually want to do right now. So I don't need to trim down, but I can start trimming down. And so yeah, I have this my thumb here, the hat switch. I have it bind to pitch up, pitch down for trim, as well as the roll trim. I don't have the elevator trim on here. Sorry, not elevator. Is that what it's called? Elevator trim? Rudder trim, sorry. Still trying to climb via the departure. Here comes 6,000. I'm gonna change our altitude actually to 240 is our speed today, our altitude today. But I think this is the restriction on the departure, so we need to go ahead and level off. Honestly, again, Airbus is fly-by-wire, so you don't really have to put in much trim at all. It kind of does it for you. There it is. So I can, I can trim it up a little bit, but don't really need too much. Reminds me of the F-18 on DCS World. Kind of trims itself out once you kind of get it where you want it. All right, so we can go standard on Q&H. And I'm also gonna do MCDU speed here, and I can just basically go hands-free right there. So it's almost level off. It's actually starting to climb now that we're speeding up. It's starting to climb, but the links in the description should work. I can double check on that for you though, because Thrustmaster just updated it. They weren't working yesterday. He just updated them after yesterday's stream. So once I get once I go hands off, I can check on that for you. Alright, so how long do I need to stay at 6,000 feet? Okay, so here, so we should be able to, let's see. Oh, so 6,000 all the way to Ghost Sound. We're just gonna assume that ATC instructed us to go continue to our final altitude, because we don't need to stay at 6,000 this long. Let's see, will that change? Alright, we're just gonna be going straight. I'm gonna go switch to autopilot on. And boom, hands free. Alright, so I think we are climbing. Yes, we are. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Cool! Smile, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for supporting the Blue Arrow Royal family on Facebook, my man. I need to actually update Facebook, because whenever I go live or multi-stream, for some reason Facebook doesn't pick up the correct game that I'm playing. So I have to go in there manually during the stream and change it and say, hey, I'm streaming this game, so that it can actually show me things. We're headed to Dublin right now. Short flight to Dublin is where we're headed right now. Just departing. We had ground, but there is no tower for departure. So we're on our own. Let me update Facebook before I forget. It's kind of annoying that I have to do that, but it is what it is. Alright, cool. ETE, man, you guys ask as soon as I get off the ground. What's the ETE? Let's see. Let me find out for you. It shouldn't be long. We're still climbing, so we're still not at full speed, but it says about 30 minutes. Let's see. Speaking of speed, let's see what we're looking at. So it wants to climb us at like 300. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna do manual speed control. We're gonna do like 280 for climb. We'll do 275 actually. We'll get us a better climb rate. Yeah, it looks good. It's a little cloudy, so we can actually see our beautiful Orbix Great Britain below us. Screenshot. Let's turn it down a little bit so we can enjoy some of the outside view for a little while. How do I get that wing view? All my views are made by X Camera. I use a third-party plugin called X Camera to create all my views. It does very similar to what the default X-Plane camera system does, except it has a lot more functionality. Like I can create animated cameras, for example, this one right here. So this is a completely hands-off camera view that I set up like, I don't know, months ago, and it's just saved into my profile. So whenever I get into this plane, I can use all the camera views that I created for this camera, which are like, it can be up to hundreds for me anyways. Is this real weather in clouds? The weather is active sky, so it's using, yes, real world weather data from our current position at the current time, and the clouds are by ultra weather v2.6, whatever their latest update is. So whether you like it or you hate it, that's who made it. Sam Russell, my Twitch name is I Am Blue Games. But yeah, I love X Camera, man. I've been using it for a long time. You guys know I make a lot of videos. I like to do my cinematic cameras, and this is what I use to make them. It's also a nice way, like whenever I'm like I can't decide what view I want to stick with, I'll switch to my cinematic camera, and it just basically pans through a bunch of different ones. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. It's very cool. It's actually surprising to me that more people don't know about it. It's been around for a long time. Like a long time. Like probably been around since X-Plane 10. No joke. But yeah, as you can see, all these are pre-made views that I created a while back. I don't know why there's no sound over here. But, oh well. Ramon, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I remember what this view was made for. Why are my lights? Oh, my lights are still on. Let's go ahead. We're above 10,000, I believe. Yeah, we're 17,000. So we're gonna kill all the external lights. Well, the ones we need to do. We'll leave on the strobes and the beacon lights. I'm gonna turn off the wing lights and the obviously the taxi lights, all that good stuff. SAR 808, no problem, man. You're here just in time for cruise, bro. You're just in time for the cruise chat. The cruise podcast. I'm just kidding. Everything down here looks okay to me. We are following the flight plan as scheduled, as planned. Where's our top of the descent? Let's go ahead and just take a look at where that is before we start zoning out and diving into deep conversation about whatever. All right, we're at 18,000, so we're going out 18,000 for flight level 240, as high as we're gonna go on this leg. But looks good to me. Just make sure I don't forget to change the speed when we get to our cruise level, because I always forget we end up cruising super slow. Up the Veil 11, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you very, very much. Let me know if you guys, if you want me, I can take this off the screen because we're not using it for now. We're cruising, but I can leave it. It doesn't matter to me. I can just do hand gestures so you can make sure that it's still working. X camera, yes and no. It's free and it's not free. It's free to download, but it's only like the trial version. But honestly, you want the version that's not trial, because that's where you can get all the functionality. X camera free version versus X-Plane default camera, I would rather you go with X-Plane's default camera than the free version of X camera. For sure. Alright, brake fan can come off. But I have tons of views. We talked about this on one of our other streams. Like, I have so many. I don't know how many I have in this plane. Probably a lot, because I did do a video for this one before. Any plane that I've done videos for have a lot of cameras. So this is the interface. You actually do a solid background too. It's not my favorite looking interface, but it looks better than the old interface. But you can see I have all my categories, and each category has a bunch of cameras inside of them. So this is my cockpit category, and then I have 2, 3, 4. Let's stop to that. 5, 6, 7. You know, there's a bunch of you. I have 19. I have 26 views just inside the cockpit. Yeah. It also supports track IR and head shake, and I think it supports XP realistic and stuff like that too. Then I have the cabin, which I have 12 views for the cabin, including the extra interior, which I think are one of these. Let's see. I should have an interior view. There it is. Which actually the interior of this plane is really nice. Whoever did this livery also did the interior too for the seats. It looks really nice. It's only one class, but that's all good. Ramon says, I remember 15 minutes before the stream started, a dude asked why Blue changed the thumbnail, and then he said, Plan B is in effect. Yes, sir. We're on Plan C, though. This is Plan C. Plan A was to fly in Greece. Greece didn't work out. It was too greasy. And then Plan B was to fly into London. That was a disaster. So then I went to Plan C, which is this flight. Smile. I am from Houston, Texas, in the United States. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to learn, Gio. X camera. Like I would say like don't be intimidated, but at the same time it can be intimidating because of the interface, and there's so many options. There's advanced options in here too. Like, you know, for example, for fun, why don't we create a fun cinematic flyby camera, right? Because I just like doing this anyway. So we have actually I might not be able to. I think there might be a max of 20 categories. This is another animated camera I made for the cabin. I think I have 2 of them. Here's another one. And here's another one. Yeah, so these are animated cameras. So I can show you how complicated it can get. Let me see if I can make one more. See if it'll let me make another one.
Added camera
Yeah.
category,
No,
category
wait.
19.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why is it named at 19 twice. I'm gonna rename that to category 21. All right, so this is my category 21, right? And we're still at outside camera. Right now it's inside, so I'm gonna change my movement increment. Again, I'm not teaching you how to use this. I'm just showing you how I do it, because it's a bit too complicated for me to just go in and like hey, this is how you do it. Another thing I'm gonna do, now that we're outside the plane, as you can see, I'm gonna switch to, there's a button in here that says external camera or something like that. They moved everything around, so I'm a little bit less familiar where everything is. Here's enable external camera. I'm also going to enable track camera pitch and track camera, or a level camera. That makes the camera level, so when the plane tilts or turns, the camera does not turn with it. Cineflex is a kind of a cool effect. It works sometimes. I'm actually gonna turn it off. And I want track heading, so that's gonna actually, no matter where I turn my arrows, it's gonna follow the plane. Oh, I think I did something wrong. Here, pitch needs to be on too. Alright, so now when I move my arrows, you'll see it basically looks like the regular camera. But I like to use like cinematic cameras that remind me of like a real life shot. So like I usually think of like a chase plane being up in the air with the plane that I'm recording. So let's just say this plane starts like out here somewhere. I'm trying to zoom out slowly. And let's go to the left a little bit. Like here, right? Zoom out a little bit more, and I'm gonna zoom in. I don't know. I always feel like the depth that you do, like the amount that you zoom in, can also give you a nice sense of scale, and it just has a nice effect on how the animation looks. I'm gonna uncheck set initial zoom. Again, this is not a tutorial, so I'm not gonna like step by step. I'm just showing you again how I do it. So this is our first camera, all right? This is basically, if you're familiar with animation or keyframes, this is the exact same concept. So we're creating camera 1 set at position 1. We're gonna create camera 2 and add that to the same category under the cameras. And now what I want to do is actually I want to turn this into an under the advanced settings. Here it says advanced transition. It says linear. That's what I want. Linear means that it's actually going to move from point A to point B. And then transition in seconds. I can say I want this transition to be 6 seconds long, or I can do it in frames. Now seconds is probably easier to comprehend, but today I'm going to do it in frames because I just always do it in frames. We'll leave it at 800 frames. And then I think that there's actually something else I think I need to click on. I think that's it. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna turn that on this so in case I need it. Alright, so save. And now I'm actually gonna rotate the camera view that I'm looking at right now. I'm gonna rotate it. It's not recording me doing this, it's just I'm moving the camera to the second position that I want the camera to be in. And we'll put it like here, like super basic. We're just gonna put it here, just kind of like closer. Or yeah, something. Let's do it down here. I think that'd be cool. All right, so now, simple as that. I'm gonna hit save, and I'm gonna hit my next camera key I have on my numpad. And actually, I don't even have to. There it is. Now it's already animating on its own. So I created camera 1 in one slot, camera 2 in the second slot, and then boom, now it just works. I might make this look easier than it actually is, but this is the way I do them. Basically, it's turning into a tutorial, yes. So yeah, that's how I do it. And then also, if you go into the settings and select Auto Advance, the camera view will keep cycling, which it already is doing. So I think it's here, Enable Auto Advance to next camera. So if you only have 2 cameras, it'll keep cycling between the 2 cameras. But if you have 3 cameras, so if I add another camera at the end and move that one, same process. Let's just go back up, right? Go up and then zoom out. It's like if the plane kind of flew up above it and it came back out. Like, oh, that's gonna look sick. That's gonna look sick. All right, save. As soon as I hit X, it starts. So it's gonna go back to camera 1. I'm gonna skip to camera 1. Look at those wind fans down on the ground. We're doing 2 legs today, Jan. And then if you make a music video, you just turn the music up. Oh, you go away. Oh, thank you, Jay. Set course speed. Man, I always forget. Thankfully. So now we can get there faster. Not take off. We're almost at the top of the city. In about, what's that, 15 miles? So let's go ahead and do this. We need to go down to 2,500. When I get about, I don't know, like 5-10 miles away, I'm probably gonna hit the button on the altitude so it can just start going down when it's ready. So yeah, boom, there it is. Vinny, what up, bro? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Benjamin Jr., welcome to the stream too, bro. Today's route is Edinburgh to Dublin, and then Dublin to Paris, if possible. Thank you, man. Top of the descent in 2 minutes and counting. Oh, there was a donation. My bad. Why did that not pop up? Thank you, Infinite Flight Post. for the donation. I really do appreciate that. Sorry, it didn't pop up for me for some reason. But you see how fast I created that? Now the thing is, whenever I'm doing my reviews, I spend like hours on basically producing these camera views and animations. Some of them are based on the some of them are based on the aircraft, like we just did. And you can also do the exact same technique attached to an airport or a landmark. So like if we were when we're in Dublin, I can literally create a camera specific for Dublin Airport that animates, or it could just be still, or it could just follow the plane. It's pretty cool. I mean, I know I'm like a big promoter of X camera, even though I don't get anything back for it. I use it, I believe in it, I like it. For people like me who do a lot of videos and like to have creative camera views and interesting things happening, I love it. It's perfect. Have I ever thought about doing a collab with X-Plane 1972? You think that would be cool? We've done that actually. You should search it. We've done it one time before. I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe a few months ago. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. We definitely gotta do it again. We talk from time to time. So he's cool people. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you, Minty. Thanks for letting me know, because I definitely did not see it. Aiden Summers, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You know, I probably should update the route, at least for the second flight. It would not be a bad idea right now to take the time before we descend. Actually, you know what? It is time to descend. Let's go to the cockpit. All right, let's go hit that button. Pop that out. There we go. All right, guys, we're descending into Dublin. ETE is 10 minutes. So I'm gonna update Nightbot while I have a second to breathe with our second flight information. Which is again Dublin to Paris. We will be on Vatsim if you would like to join us. I've been thinking a lot too about returning to Pilot Edge. Maybe when I get back from Puerto Rico, we'll return to Pilot Edge. Our second flight's a bit longer, not that long, but it's definitely like twice as long as this one. So I'm gonna try to be quick with our turnaround time. Honestly, it would be pretty fun to do like a massive content creator / streamer collaboration, which has been done before. But those things are always fun because you get input from all the people you like to watch. I enjoy watching it too, even when it's just two people that I know or watch. Like I'm like, yeah, man, that'd be fun to watch you guys do a stream together. You guys know I love this song. By the waterway, it's that sweet life. Raise your cross, made some dude crack a smile. He asked if I could stay a while. I'm living that high life. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Josh, welcome back, man. No problem, Ramon. Do your thing, man. Do what you gotta do, bro. I'll see you later. No, this is still the first flight. Tell me how you feel it when you hear the lyrics, yeah. I left my heart in Stockholm. It was actually, I don't know if you guys checked out the Flight Shops video, the recent one he did about the new Sidestick. Him and Captain Canada came together for that one. It was pretty cool watching Flight Shops trying get things together in the flight sim. It's pretty entertaining. Set your brown yourself. Oh. Thank you, Rocco. I'm glad you learned something. I feel like I don't feel like I'm educating you guys because I barely know how to do this stuff myself. So I'm glad to help, though. I'm glad to help. I'm trying to honestly learn more. I want to learn how to fly the Airbus better. So I need to do my own research as well on how to be more realistic and do all the systems the correct way in the Airbus. I would like to fly the flight factor A320 some more, but it's just the frames are just not working out for me right now. Like I get half the amount of frames that I get in the Toliss. MD10 VR, welcome to the stream, man. That's the way to go, Josh. I mean, sorry, Sam. That's the way to go. Or who was that actually? Yeah, Josh. That's the way to go. Start out with one plane at a time. Like, don't try to bombard yourself with a bunch of different aircraft to learn how to start from cold and dark. Pick one you like a lot. Learn how to fly it. Learn how to start it up from cold and dark. How to land it. How to do, ILS. How to work the radios. Get familiar with that one plane. But especially if you're new. Before you move into a bunch of other ones. I mean, that's what I had to do. I had to start with one at a time. Over time, I've flown so many different ones that I'm familiar a little bit with all of them. But as I step away from a plane for a long time and come back again, I forget everything. That's why that in real life they have what they call recurring training, where you have to go back and make sure you actually still know what you're doing, so that you can still continue to fly that plane professionally. So I kind of have to do the same thing to myself whenever I'm like, all right, today I want to stream this plane when I haven't flown it in 3 months, so. Also, I do want to say the A350 by Flight Factor, and I think Step to Sky, it's like $49 right now, but they're about to update it to V2. So when they do, it's gonna raise the price to 69 or something like that dollars. So might not be a bad idea to jump in on that and get that while it's at a lower price. Right now, I don't recommend the plane at its current state. I don't like it personally. I've never flown it. I don't even own it because of that reason. Like, it don't look right. It don't fly right. It doesn't support SIDS and stars. But they're updating it to V2. I think V2. And it's gonna be basically, somebody said, don't quote me, but I heard that it's supposed to be to the same quality as the Flight Factor 757 and 767. So yeah, that'll be dope because we don't really have. I mean, that's our only A350 right now, and it's not great at the moment. But when they update it, hopefully it'll be legit. You feel me? All right, we're coming down to 10,000 feet. Looks like. Turn the landing lights on, and we'll leave the rest of these on, I guess, and prepare for landing in Dublin. Let's get our charts ready for that. Got a little bit of time. I should do a 24-hour stream and fly around the world. I don't think I could get around the world in 24 hours. It might take me longer to. I don't think that's possible. Man, that's a struggle, H-Tray. That is a great question. First of all, do I like this controller? I do. I do like the controller. You want to play X-Plane, but your CPU is crap. Gotcha. So you're thinking about getting the Xbox, which is the dilemma because obviously you can't play X-Plane on Xbox. So should you upgrade your PC or should you go to Xbox? Now the positive on the Xbox side is Microsoft Flight Simulator will be going to Xbox. Now I don't know the details on how Microsoft Flight Simulator and the new Xbox are gonna go. You know what I mean? Like the new one. I don't know what it's called. Whatever the new one's called. I mean, obviously it's gonna be on PC for sure. So I mean, that's a tough one, bro. You might want to just wait it out, maybe and see. Save your money, wait it out, and then figure out like what's gonna look like. I think we're expecting runway 28, right? Yeah, 28. Let's get our destination data. In Dublin. and I'm hoping that the scenery works because I haven't tested it today. We got some showers out there actually. Winds are 260 at 6. Winds are variable 230 to 300. There's a slight drizzle. I love the little like letters they use for some of these things. DZ. Dash DZ means drizzle, apparently. Scattered at 015, that's 1,500. Broken at 050, that is 5,000. And then temperatures 15/11, which is the dew point. QNH 1011. So yeah, I think that runway 28 is gonna be our best bet. We can put our QNH now at a 1011. Get that prepared and ready to go. Let's get this thing zoomed in. Plane is still descending basically via like VNAV or whatever, but it looks like it's doing okay at the moment. Let's go ahead and get our arrival chart though to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm just gonna get rid of that and get rid of that. What was our arrival again? Bum 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 bum. Something like Bobby. The Biba 8 whiskey. Wait, oh shoot, that's not the right. Oh shoot, yeah, that ain't right. That's for that's for Paris. I already got the Paris stuff up. We are doing for our arrival. I'm gonna give you destination data. Give me a second. I already forgot. Oh no. Wasn't the bags one? Oh my god, what was it? I don't remember. Is it in here? Does it say it? I think it was bags. Pretty sure it was bags. Do I think I can land the real plane in an emergency situation? I would like to believe I could, but I probably can't. I think I've been proven wrong. Like honestly, like if it came down to it, which you know, this is not a movie, right? This only happens in movies. But if it came down to it, and for some reason they were like, "Is there a pilot on the plane?" and there was no one else, I would step up, yes. But I would not brag that I feel that I can land a real plane in real life because I've never done it. I would try. Let's go back though, because I don't remember. I honestly don't remember our arrival, but we're gonna assume that this is it. Oh, this can't be it. Where are we going? This can't be it. No, it's definitely not it. That's bad. I should have loaded this earlier. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, I agree. I think us flight simmers, especially ones who really like dive into flight sim, like really know it, I think that we'd have a better chance than a regular person. But I still wouldn't say that we are qualified to brag or say that we do. All right, 3,000 there. Well, we've already finished basically most of our arrival section, so that's why I'm not finding it. I guess we don't need it. Alright, so let's check and make sure our radio is good. So is that loud? I feel like it's loud. Let's turn that down. 11135, that's right. 279, that's right. Cool, so that's checked. We'll also go get our airport stuff. Anybody local to Dublin or know anything about Dublin Airport and where we should park? If not, we're just gonna park wherever we see fit. So we're landing on 28. We'll probably try to get off by Sierra 3 would be dope. If not, we'll probably take Sierra 5, which is the next high-speed one, but by then we'll be very slow. So we might just go ahead and take Sierra 4 and then take Sierra back to cross runway 34. Back to either like a Hotel 1, probably Hotel 1, and then we'll probably hop in at like link 3 or 4, and we'll just have to see. Alright, let's just check on our actual flight plan, see where it's going. We're at 6,000, so that's not too bad. Our speed is under control. Yeah, we're looking okay. We're alright. I think the plane is actually going to get us to where we want to be, when we want to be there. We might have a sunset approach again down there in Paris. Tropical Gamer, welcome to the stream, man. What playlist is this? This is mine, my friend. Type in exclamation mark. Matter of fact, I'll do it for you. song or music, and Nightbot will give you my Spotify playlist. I want to jam out to this later on. DJ Crazy, what's up, bro? Thank you, man, for checking in, my man. Thank you, man. You know what? I do recognize that there are people who come to live streams and watch videos who never say anything, and I'm okay with that because I am one of those people. I am personally, whenever I watch, well, I mean, sometimes I do actually speak up and I try to show love to other streamers and stuff like that when I go to their streams. But a lot of times, honestly, when I'm watching videos, I say nothing. Like, and no offense, but I don't even give a like to the video, which is probably horrible to say. But there's no trace that I was ever there, except for a little speck on the thing saying, hey, a person in the US watched your video, you know. So I understand that, and I have no hate against that at all. I completely understand. I get it. So, but I do want to say thank you to those people, the people who are watching in the shadows, people who don't want me to know they're watching, or people who just never say anything. You know, you don't have to feel like you need to say anything. I know you're there and you are acknowledged. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for your subscriptions as well. I do get your emails. I get a text message like every time somebody subscribes. So even though you're not watching live, or I may not be able to say it out loud, thank you for thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Well, this is me now saying thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. It's good to have you. And as well on Instagram too, man. A lot of you guys have been supporting me on the different channels and social media, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Whatever it may be, man, and I definitely appreciate it either way it comes, you know what I mean? One thing I've always believed in, man, is always stay humble, because no matter how small or big you get, you can always be put down. You know what I mean? Nothing is permanent. All right, here comes 3,000. We should be lining up. We should see the localizer diamond come up here in a second. We're not too far out now. Yeah, here we are. We're already turning on the final approach to Dublin. That should put us on about, what, 15 miles, 20 mile final, something like that. Let's see what that is. It's a 10 mile final for Dublin 2.8. So let's go ahead and call that in. We're gonna do a quick check up ahead. We have, turn this on for now. Looks good, looks good. Set our auto brakes to medium, brake fan on. Let's get this baby slowed down. This thing takes a while to slow down. She loves to fly. She does not want to slow down. So 160 knots on the auto throttle. I'm gonna hit approach mode now, and now we'll start getting us lined up on the localizer. We're still below the glide slope, which is the diamond on the right. Once that gets down to the center, our plane will start to fly down what they call the glide slope. And as we see, we already centered on the localizer here. We are 8.3 miles DME. I'm gonna pull out the speed brakes here for a second, actually, to lose some speed, because if we don't do it, it won't happen. I do have visual on our airport right here. I thought I had ortho here. Is that ortho? Yeah, I think it's ortho. And we're adding some flaps. All right, see that? Here comes the glide slope. Already lined up. If you look on this screen, we'll see we have a 15 knots wind currently. All right, let's turn the music off for a second and the plane up as we land today. And we'll also do our radio call here in just a second too. We'll call 5 mile final, gear down. And flaps 2.
2,000.
Dublin traffic, Shamrock 116 on a 5 mile final, runway 28. Shamrock 116. Yeah, 28. I forgot. Alright, another notch. And another notch. Alright, flaps 4. Yeah, what's our speed right now? And it looks okay. I'm gonna wait a second to pull back those spoilers. Is the side stick camera working? Yep, it is. Alright, spoilers, get rid of those. And is armed. Alright, send in your predictions, guys. What do you think? Alright, now I can try my autopilot disconnect button here. That's working. And autopilot disconnect as well.
1000.
I need an oral button, disconnect button. Alright, I have the control. Alright, we're low. Coming over the highway. Whatever you guys call it in Dublin.
500.
Alright, we're still low. I missed the lip rain, man. I hope they update that to where we're Vulcan, because I missed the rain effects on the windshield.
300.
Alright, we're gonna need some power.
200.
Runway's clear. Actually, we know it's not. There's a, what is that? Is that a plane?
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Oof. That might have been rough. That looked rough. We flared super late. Alright, reverse yours. Versus green. Alright, didn't need much of it. As I thought we were gonna have to take, I think that's Sierra 5 up ahead of us. Whew, that looked rough. I don't know. I don't think that was negative 5,000. Felt that one there. I have to see what that looked like. What we got there. Project Fly. What do we get? Ooh, I don't even want to tell you. I don't even want to tell you. We got one more chance at it, but I don't even want to tell you. Say it. It's a negative. I don't want to say it. It hurts to say it. The fact that I even know it, like I wish I could forget that it even happened already. Negative 462. Yeah, all of you guys, thank you for believing me. All the negative 100s I saw in the chat, thank you for believing in me, but it didn't work out that way today. I call that a smash. I know, right? The aircraft just took off while I was still there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get rid of these. Pull this up. Welcome to Dublin, Ireland. I actually like how the clouds are looking right now. I can't believe I got a 400, man. I need to see the replay to see what I really did wrong. The thing, I think, you know what it was? I think it was my sight picture. You know what a sight picture is? It's like this right here. So this is what the plane looks like, right? Well, at least on the simulator. This is what it looks like when you're on the ground. And it's important to remember what that looks like so you know how high you are when you're landing. And I think I didn't know how high I was, even though it said 310, whatever. And my rate of descent was just way too fast too. But we'll figure it out. I see the APU burning. We be burning, not concerning what nobody wanna say. Yep, thank you very much. Landing lights off. Strobe lights off. And I'll turn the wing lights off because those probably annoy people. We'll turn the lights, taxi, runway lights will turn off. Runway turn off lights will stay on. And we'll take a look at our chart. Find out where we're going. Alright, over here we'll take the second taxiway, which will be Whiskey 1 to Hotel 1 to Link 4. We'll do that. And we're on Bravo 4 apparently. Oh wait, there's 2. That's the next one. I'll give you guys a tour of the cabin on the second flight. Once we get to the gate, I wanna get things going pretty quickly. We got a little bit longer flight for the second flight. I started the APU. Oh, no I didn't. I just did the master switch. What runway are we crossing? This is 334. Dublin traffic, channel 116, crossing runway 34, Dublin. Ryanair over there. There's another Aer Lingus. Looks like an A319 most likely. Oh, hey, hello. It's gonna cut right in front of me. We got United out here, man. I love seeing United in like all these foreign places. They're not even a European airline. How fast was I going? Not bad. Art Lines, thank you, man. I will do my best to have a good flight. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for stopping by. You didn't miss anything. We're still gonna watch the replay here in a second. I'm gonna try to make it quick. Try. Kashif, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, where should we park? Busy up here. Is that a 787? That's a 787. There's two 787s, two United 787s right there. Must be a pretty busy time of day. Usually I think Traffic Global goes by like the real world kind of like traffic flow. Oh, I don't think there's any spots over here. Yeah, one right there. I'll take that one. The landing hurt you through the screen. Yeah, it probably did, bro. I'm sorry. That was a clinch. That's a clinch landing. Instead of a clutch landing, it was like a clinch landing. Now let's take let's like something 06 Tango. Does it have auto gates? Yeah, it does. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Stop. Alright. Parking brake set. It's on. APU is already running. We'll kill the engines. Both of them. Next time, try 2 fingers on the joystick. I'll try it. Very nice. Welcome to Ireland. All right, let's turn these off. These off. That off. That off. That off. We'll leave the APU running. Seatbelt sign will come off. And we'll leave it like this so that we can get back going pretty quickly once we log back on. Alright, beautiful. Alright, replay time. Oh, here comes the jetway. Wait, I can't see it. Disconnect. I like this livery better than this one. I don't mind this one. I don't mind that green one, but I think I like the new livery better. This looks modern, more modern, I guess. It doesn't look as old. Alright, let's do it. Oh wait, that was a real person. I think that was a real person. Alright, let's see. How did we do? Alright, so honestly the winds weren't that bad. Wasn't much of a crosswind or anything like that, so I really have no excuse for screwing this up. Marshall, what's up, man? Good to see you. Black Knight, what up, man? Another factor is that you technically should have called go around at the 200 You opted to hop over the tail of the company traffic, so hard landing was almost inevitable. It's true, but it's also AI traffic, so I just tend to ignore them. Oh, we bounced that thing too. Oh, oh, oh. Honestly, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell whether something is AI traffic or real traffic, especially when I'm connected to Vatsim. But I'm pretty sure that was an AI traffic global person who just ignores me anyway, so I ignored him back. But you're right, Black Knight. No tail strike though. It was close, but no tail strike. Ugh. I should have held the nose up after the bounce, but that was not pretty. I love those reversers. Alright, we'll do flyby view. Oh, look at all that traffic behind me. Holy crap, what is going on? Busy day in Ireland, huh? Jesus. That's traffic global though. Yeah, they disappeared. That was a very uncomfortable landing for our passengers today. Yep, exactly, Jay. Yeah, oh, it looks so pretty. I love how that looks like flowers. The flower reversers. Looks nice. Alright, let's do, we got another flight to do, so I don't want to spend too much time on the replay. Let's do the wing view. AKA, when we have a landing like this, I call it the cringe view. So we'll do cringe view and see how it really felt from a passenger's point of view. Both of them, the first hit and the bounce were uncomfortable. Jeez, that was, yeah, not good. That was a bad landing in my book, guys. I'll try to do better next time. I will try to do better next time. I think my speed was too fast. It could have been. It definitely could have been too fast. I'm not sure what speed we came down at. All right, let's get set up for the next flight. I will reconnect to Vatsim once I get my flight plan filed through SimBrief. Again, this was going to be a longer one, guys, so just bear with me on it. Not the startup, but the actual flight itself is going to be longer. It'll be same call sign. Will be Shamrock 116. We'll be cruising at 330. Did I update Nightbot? Did I just not do that? Of course I didn't. Alright, we're not going to waste time trying to get that set up. Mike and Mike, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Yes, sir. We are good for Paris. We'll have the technicians look at it while we're deplaning and replaning, but I think we're okay. Don't worry about it. All right, so Lima, Foxtrot, Papa Golf, oh wait, that's where we're going. So Echo, India, Delta Whiskey, / Lima, Foxtrot, Papa Golf. And cruising at, was it 33,000? Did I play? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Alright, that's ready. Reconnecting to Vatsim now. Alright, we're on Vatsim. See ya, Amin. Or Ahmad, good to see you, man. Welcome to the, I'm sorry. See you next time, bro. Speedy Papa, welcome to the stream. Alright, nice. Jay, your flight number Shamrock 1021. Sounds good, man. I'll see you in the sky. Alright, this is me 330. Cost index for this flight is going to be 22. Double dose. Do we need to do this again? Yeah, we did. For our second page of the initiation, we'll go ahead and do that now, I guess. We need 7,377 pounds of Jet A. I assume is what they use, Jet A. Jacob, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. We'll just take an even 8,000. Bring a little extra. We'll leave these the same. 0 fuel weight, 71.2. Block fuel, 8.0. Alright, now to our flight plan. Let's just double check. I don't think we have any ATC here in Dublin. I was wrong. We do. We have ATIS. Alright, so we'll do 124,525. And we'll find out what they're doing out here. Actually, yeah, I usually do ATIS on the left, on the right side, on the COM 2. 125. What was it? 125, 525. Alright, let's pause music while we listen to ATIS. Is it working? Oh, did I turn it off again? One 2.5, 5.25. That is the ATIS, right? 1.24. Man, I always mess it up like by one number. Always. There it is. 1.24, 5.25. Now it's working.
Level 65. Wind 250 degrees 4 knots, variable between 140 and 280 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers, light rain clouds scattered 1500 feet, broken 5000 feet. Temperature 15. 2.12 QNH 1011. No significant change. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Alright, we have Bravo, except I didn't hear the departure runway. So we'll listen one more time
This
to it.
is IDE information Bravo. At time 1700, expect ILS approach runway 28 in use.
28, approach.
Transition level 65. Wind 250 degrees 4 knots, variable between 140 and 280 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers, light rain clouds scattered 1500 feet, broken 5000 feet. Temperature 15. 2.12 QNH 1011. No significant change. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Alright, we have Bravo.
This is IDE information Bravo. At time 1700, expect ILS approach runway 28
cross runway 1 transition 4 straight ahead, Bravo 2, Bravo 1, percent 40.
Alright, so we're on approach now, and we'll get our clearance from approach. I think I filed everything correctly.
Bravo to the ramp American 6.28.
We're expecting the Abid 1 hotel departure. We'll see if we actually get that. At flight level 330. So we'll see what he says. Dublin approach, Shamrock 116, type A321, looking for IFR 2, Paris, Charles de Gaulle.
Shamrock 116 approach, good evening, clear to Paris. Passage flight off departure, runway 28, squawk 6672.
Clear to Paris via the Peasant 5 Alpha departure. Expecting runway 28, squawking 6672. Thank you. Shamrock 116. So he changed it up a little bit.
Shamrock 116 evacuate information. Charity's current QNH checks at 1011. Report ready.
Alright, we're ready, let you know we're ready to push, and we'll pick up Charlie for Shamrock 116. Alright, so we have a new departure now. It's sort of the same. It's similar. Let's put our squawk in first, 6672. And again, I don't want to spend too much time on the ground. We know we're expecting runway 28.
Double approach runner 607. Echo is ready for...
And the Pessit 5.
Shark 607 Echo from 111 push there approved, and you can push to...
There's two. Oh, this one.
Push to Yankee, Ryder 607 Echo.
At a part. Alright, yeah, that's good. That looks good. Did it put it in? Alright, yeah, so no transition. Insert that. It should end at Pessit, which it does. Perfect. And then after that, we'll go direct to Bakur, B-A-K-U-R. So I got a lot of waypoints to put in for a second. You know, we're in Europe, so they got like a million waypoints and airways to input. Always, man. So next waypoint says, or what? Bakur. Bakur. After Bakur, probably gonna have an airway. Yeah, November 546 airway. November 546. And after that, continue to VOR, Sierra Tango Uniform. And then November 546. Wait, sorry. Then the Papa 2 airway. And then Nigget, November India, Gulf India Tango. Lima 18, which I think is the airway as well. Yep. And then in Mike India Delta. We'll be flying right over the UK on this flight. And then Yankee 803. Short final design. I was kidding. SFD.
Welcome Air 1227, surface head checks. 240 degrees, less than 5 knots from the 28.
And then a uniform Mike 605. And then a Bbax, which is their first waypoint on our transition, or on our arrival. Bravo India Bravo Alpha X-ray. And insert. Alright, a lot of waypoints there. So now we're going to go to our arrival section into Paris. Runway we're expecting as of now is runway 27 left. Again, I'm getting, this is SimBrief is giving me this, so I'll take that how you want it. 27 left there. And the actual star is Biba X-ray 8 Whiskey. So Biba 8 Whiskey or something like that. There it is. Uh-oh, what was that sound? Something disconnected. My phone disconnected? My phone died? No, it's really working. I heard something disconnect. I don't know what it was. I might see a flying human ladybug? What does that mean? Marshall, what's up, my man? We're not flying to Vancouver today. Maybe another time. Novia, we'll just do Novia. And no transition, let's do that. Insert. And save it just in case bad things happen to us today. EIDW LFPG. Alright, execute that. Alright, cool. I mean, cool. Cool. So init is good. Yeah, performance, we need to do that now. And so let's go ahead and go to our Toliss menu. Está aquí. And I think, did we already do fuel? Did we do that already? We did do it. We did that already. All right, so we just do our 1+F. It'll give us some fake V speeds, and that's all good there. Let's do our flaps 1/up. Clear that. Up 0.1. 1 now. Again, that is our trim, our takeoff trim. Flexing at 3.9er. And then V speeds, it gives us 154, 161, and 164. Which I mean, we can't really go by this because last time I think we were near these V speeds and we came in a little faster than we should have. But I'm not really sure because I thought I came in slow. But you know, we'll figure it out next time. I think what I need to do is I need to just go around and do some pattern work in the Airbus, and that way I really get my landings better that way. Just keep practicing approaches. All right, so that's good. Performance is good. Initiation is good. Flight plan is good. Radios are good. That should be the ILS in Paris if we stay on that course. And we're not gonna do a secondary flight plan. We'll leave that as is. To the bang, to the bang, to the bang. All right, let's go. All right, so all we need to do now, we've already gotten our clearance from Dublin approach. We're already squawking 6672. We're expecting runway 28, departing via the T65 Alpha, departure to Paris for our final flight today. We'll turn off this little ILS thing. Now, before we forget, let's go get our charts ready for the flight, so that we can not be caught by surprise by anything. So departure. Actually, you know what? Let's multitask. Let's call the pushback truck first, and we'll do that while pushback is getting us.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I want to go here. I love the accents, man. I do. Such an amazing feature for better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Toe is driving up.
I'm gonna kill the music. Alright. Dublin approach, Shamrock 116 is ready for a push and start with Charlie.
Shamrock 116, push start approved, QNH 1011.
1011, that's Shamrock 116. Alright, we are approved. Push back. One reason I want to get that departure is because I want to find out what our altitude needs to be.
Buckmare 1227, right on the Sierra, left whiskey 1, hold short 1634.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the sound pack I have, Jay, but there's no PTU sound. It's very disappointing. That's one of the sounds you really look out for when it comes to Airbus and it's starting up, and there has been no PTU. I don't know why. I thought I remember there being at least a little bit of PTU.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
The barking dog is missing. Alright, so 3,000, at or above 3,000, and I don't see any other restrictions above that. And he didn't give us one either, I don't think. So we could just set 10,000 for now. No, actually here it is, 9,000 is the restriction. So we'll set to 9,000. Alright, we need to hurry up and push back. I remember one time on Vatsim, they got angry at me because I asked for pushback and I didn't push back immediately. I don't think it's going to happen today because it's not super busy, but it's happened before. Beacon light on.
Connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, our pumps are on except for that one for some reason. That was weird. And yeah, we're good to go. Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
David Flynn, this is just the regular old A321. This is not the Neo. Not the Neo. I have the Neo mod, but I wanted to fly the red. Oh, why are you still with me? Go away, Jetway. This Jetway has some problems with letting things go. All right, starting engine 1. That's hilarious. That's the second time it's happened to me. It's actually raining out here, guys. I'm turning the windshield wipers on. Oh, CEO version. I don't know. Is it the CEO version? Is the regular version the CEO version? I always forget. This is basically what Toliss has in its package, except I changed the sound. That's all I did. So Look at the water on the ramp shooting up. Very cool effect. You can barely see it.
227, cross runway 1634,
Yeah, it is raining right now. And sadly, lib rain is not supported and in Vulcan yet, at least not that I know of. So those wipers might be.
607 Echo, you fully ready?
All right, starting engine 1.
Yeah, right now 607 Echo is fully ready. 607 Echo is
We'll stay inside to see if we can hear any
Please,
PT sound. I don't think we're gonna hear
takeoff.
anything. We should have heard it by now.
Takeoff, we do that right now 607 Echo.
It's raining. You can barely see it, but it is raining. If I look really closely, maybe you can see it now. I don't know. I can barely see it, and I'm watching from my monitor, so it's probably really hard to see it in the stream.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Vatsim does work with both OpenGL and on Vulcan as well. I think it comes down to your actual like client that you're connecting with. All right, we got everything set up pretty much. Let's go ahead and just prepare for taxi, which I don't think we have much to do. Once those engines stabilize, we just put that back to the center, which I think it has. Yes, started to stabilize, so we'll move this back to the center, back to normal mode. We're already sparking Charlie. We have our
Hopefully this will help you get some payware scenery at Kiddo Pod Champ.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it, Sony. Thank you very much. I actually was thinking about getting some payware scenery earlier today, and I'll put that towards it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate
Tow
it.
is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
I use XPilot. I can't speak for Squawkbox if it works right now. All right, yeah. So charts. Let's see what our. All right, so we're expecting runway 28, which is here. We should get a pretty simple taxi. So we'll go ahead and ask for taxi now. I think we have information. Charlie, I think is what they said.
My apologies, sir. Stop order. 6660 right now 607 Echo. No worries.
Sam, welcome back, man. We were just about to begin our flight from Dublin to Paris. This is a bit longer than our first flight. We're gonna have lots of vibe time. Dublin approach. Shamrock 116 is ready to taxi with Charlie.
Shamrock 116, taxi link 3, Fox 2, Fox 1, to West Point, Echo 1, runway 28.
228. All right, taxiing to 28 via Fox 3, Fox 2, Fox 1, and 28, Shamrock 116. Something like that.
607 Echo identified.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's Fox 3, which is here, and then Fox 2, which is here, and then Fox 1, which is there. So let's go straight ahead through link 3 to get there. Park brake released, taxi lights on, and runway turnoffs. While we're up here, we'll turn off the master for the APU. We are rolling forward already. Check our flight controls while we're on the move. And that's all it seems to be working. One of my favorite things to do when I'm on a carrier for the F-18 is to, wipe the stick. He said link 3, Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 1. Thank you. I was trying to find my notepad when he said the first thing, so I assumed he said something with a 3, something with a 3. We'll get there. Nicholas, yeah, man, I'm always looking for co-pilots. I could always use the extra help, take off some of the stress. Alright, so altitude sets at 9,000 per the departure. We have an Aer Lingus already holding short. It's like an Airbus A319 or 320 or something like that. Oh, I forgot Sidestick cam. Thank you for reminding me. My bad. Here we are. Oh shoot! I'm over here trying to click buttons and I'm off the taxiway. Thanks, walking through. Oh, we got a plane landing right here. Nice. Look way better than my landing, that's for sure. Nice. Auto brake to max. Falcon 127, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family.
Good evening, Dublin and Approach. Do you have anyone?
Yeah, I think this is a real person. I don't think this is a traffic level.
Shamrock 116 to surface wind 250 degrees less than 5 knots, runway 28 clear takeoff.
28 clear takeoff, Shamrock 116. I guess it's not a real person. Is there an aircraft ahead of me, Shamrock 116?
No, negative.
Oh, thank you. I must be seeing things. I must be crazy. I must be seeing things. There's a Shamrock A320 right ahead of me. Alright, seatbelt signs were not on. That's a horrible thing to do. Alright, we're ready. Sorry guys, just ignore that guy. It's not real. It's just AI. Alright, are we clear though for real? I don't see anybody on final. Can you guys see the rain now? It's keep coming down pretty good. I gotta be careful because there are 2 runways here. Make sure we get on the right one. So this one is the first one is 3-4. The second one is 2-8.
We got correct information. Charlie QNH1011 reporting for.
Still can't see it. Jeez. All right, roll and start. And token. What is that? Flaps not to config. Did I not put the flaps down? Alright, flaps are down. Alright, feet going to work. 120 knots. 140 knots. It's getting light on me. Nose coming up. Rotate, positive climb. You're up. We'll fly by hand right for a bit. Goodbye, Dublin. Flaps up. Passing 020. Level climb. Alright, so our climb set.
Shamrock 116 identified on departure, climb flight level 190.
Was that climb to flight level 190 for Shamrock 116?
Affirm climb flight level 190, clear left turn direct to Baker.
Direct to Baker and up to 190 for Shamrock 116. Alright, direct to Baker.
Control airspace, radar control service, terminate intercom 122 Scottish.
Yeah, turn the wipers off, they're annoying. Nothing's happening. Alright, so he gave us the clear to climb up to 19,000 feet and go direct to Baker. So very really nice shortcut probably there. So I think that's the end of our departure.
Yep, 120, yeah, surface wind account 347 for departure. In that case, the 5 Golf departure, rest of the clearance wind.
That's too much bank. My bad.
5 Golf departure.
Your push. Are you ready for taxi or are you ready for your push?
I'm ready for push.
Okay, yep, push and start approved, face west.
passing 7,500 feet for
All aircraft approach
190.
stepping away for 2 minutes with a flight script.
And approach stepping away. I think I put my flaps up already. Yeah, I did. We'll probably fly by hand up to about 10,000 feet. Pretty much straight ahead from here though. I'm just trying to get like used to, like, get the muscle memory of getting used to using my left hand, so I like to fly it a bit more than I would usually fly it. And I do like it, like it feels nice, it feels comfortable. I don't feel like I'm stressing my hand to turn it to do anything. Only thing I would say is kind of maybe my position might need to be lower. Like my table's kind of high, so but other than that, I think we're good. All right, so we're about 10,000 feet now. We can obviously do the QNH to standard and land lights off. I still have control, by the way. And wing lights off. And I think the flaps are already up. That they are. And you know what? We'll go ahead and hit autopilot. And then we'll also hit speed. Here we go. Terrain, pull up, whatever. Oh yeah, let's use that view we made earlier. There it is. Maxi Monkey, what did you say? Yeah, to the Sky Studios is correct. The QNH change, or sorry, the switching to standard on the Barrow at 18,000 is kind of exclusive to the U.S. There are some other places in the world that also do it at 18,000. But like if you're flying in Europe, a lot of times it's around 5,000. Some places it'll vary. It might be like 6,000, 8,000. So.
You have the 120, yeah. Just to make it easy for you, taxi.
Transition altitude in Ireland at 10,000. Good to know. I guess I did it right. I guess I did it right. There's your cabin tour. Maxi, what's your question, man? Now that I'm hands off and I can see the chat.
To the south, there's no Shannon online, I'm afraid. So Unicom 1228, have a nice flight.
One, do I need to buy any airplanes in the shop? Only one I have my eye on right now is the A350. That's the only plane that I have my eye on that I don't have is the A350 by Flight Factor, because they're about to update it and I don't want to pay $69 for the updated version. We're hitting set to Unicom. Alright, Shamrock 116 going to Unicom 22.8. Thank you for the ATC. That's the positive, honestly, about Vatsim is that they can actually send you a text message to remind you, hey, I told you to do this. You must not have heard me. So, what's your second question? Oh, shoot. Oh my God. What was that view? When did I make that? There we go. Oh, that's sick. LBG Games, going through a hard time and watching your streams really keep me occupied. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad that I can help in some way. I try to be, you know, I don't know. I try to just be enjoyable, I guess. I'm glad you guys enjoy watching and take you away from the real world for a little bit. Go on a little adventure, as I like to call it. What is my average price for an airplane? I would say average around $40, maybe. Maybe actually for airplanes, maybe a little bit more. Maybe 50 is an average right now because the price has been going up in the last years. How do I decide what minimums to set? I honestly am not an expert in that area either. So I honestly don't know either. That's something I need to learn, is how to correctly set my minimums. I set it to like 500 above. Not sure if that's correct. That's just what I've been doing. But I know there's other people who fly roadplanes that could, you know, obviously tell us the correct way to do that. Twisted, have I tried self-loading cargo? I have it, but I have not tried it. I have it downloaded, I have it installed, but I haven't actually done a flight with it yet. I thought about doing it today, but I want to do a test first, like on my own, to make sure everything's working. Plus, our first flight was really short, and I was like, I don't know, self-loading cargo might occupy me a little bit more than I would like to be occupied on our flight. So, but yeah, I do have it. I just haven't got a chance to give it much time. I've had it for a while too. Skyhawk Senpai, welcome back, bro. Good to see you, bro. Can I play Air Holla 2 with other players in your own airline? Yes. I'm still trying to figure it out. I know it's been like weeks that I've been saying that, but I just haven't had time to do that either. Been busy, man. Been busy. But yes, you can, in theory, fly for other people and fly for their virtual airlines on Air Holla 2, and they can fly for your airline. So like I created one. It's not active yet because I'm still trying to get it set up. We do have a 737 now in our Air Holla 2 airline.
Yemeni 120, runway 34.
I'm still trying to learn again how to do it, how to use it, how to create routes, how to create the cargo routes and things like that. Like it's just there's a management side to that, but that I know I'm gonna enjoy. But I just gotta figure out how to do it. You know what I mean? So yes, that answer is yes. Do I have any tips for breakups? Ooh.
Yemeni 120,
Yes, actually.
clear takeoff runway 34, surface.
No, hold on. Let me get back to you because he actually told us that we can switch to Unicom, which means we can also climb at pilot's discretion. I think we're going 33-0 today. Let's go ahead and start our climb before I get too distracted. All right, so that should be set up. So yeah, so breakups. My only advice for breakups is get busy, man. Like occupy your time with something. Find if you already have a hobby, you know, maybe spend more time with that hobby. Like, do things to take your mind off of him or her, right? That's what I believe. Because when it comes to breakups or grieving anything, it really comes down to time. Like how I say, time heals all wounds. Not all of them, but it does help. So over time, you'll get over it. But in the meantime, you gotta honestly, in my opinion, you need to, for one, work on yourself. I don't know why y'all broke up. It doesn't matter why y'all broke up. Either way, you need to prepare yourself for the next relationship you're gonna be in. You want to become a better person, a better man, a better woman for that next relationship you're gonna be. So when I had a really bad breakup. I'm gonna tell y'all a real life story. I mean, we're about to get real right now. I didn't know it was gonna go here today. But I had a breakup when, how old was I? I don't know how old I was. I was younger. Doesn't matter. And I thought she was basically the love of my life, obviously. I mean, don't you guys be saying all and feeling bad for me because this was a long time ago. I'm married now to a different woman. But yeah, it was bad. At the time, it was the worst I've ever had. I had never really, first of all, I never thought I loved anybody. And then for two, I had never been in a breakup like that before. I've broken up with people before, but it was, a lot of them were like mutual. Like, it's like, all right, this ain't working out. Let's just be free and stay friends or not be friends. We don't really care. But anyways, yeah, it was tough. This breakup was hard on me. And as you guys know, I also do music, all right? So, or some of you guys know, I also do music. And at the time, I was doing music at the time too, and I actually used that situation, that emotion, and you gotta focus that energy somewhere, because the energy is gonna have to go somewhere. Whether it goes into an addiction, a bad habit, something very unhealthy, it's gonna go to something, right? So one of the best things to do is to put it towards something that is positive, that isn't gonna be self-destructive. Again, like a hobby. Like if you like flight sim, maybe dedicate yourself more to flight sim, or maybe dedicate yourself to being being in the real aviation world. It just depends on your interest. At the time when I broke up with her, I was in the music, I was doing performances, I was writing songs, and I used that as my outlet, right? And you see a lot of artists do this. Is why you hear all those sad breakup songs all the time, right? And that's why they're so popular, because they're so real. Like, people usually write those in the moment of when it's happening. So when I was going through that situation, I wrote a few songs, right? Just kind of, whether not all of them were dedicated to her. Like, it was not about her, it was about me letting the feelings out and being honest. And honestly, when it comes to making music, people appreciate it when you are honest and open and transparent in your music. And that's what I did. I put it all in my music at the time, and that's what I was busy doing. and that song became, I mean, it didn't become like famous or anything like that, but it did pretty good in my circle, or my circle of influence in the genre that I was in. So I just recommend get busy, man. Like, do something. Like, don't just sit around. You feel me? Like, don't just sit around and feel bad for yourself. Don't sit around complaining to other people, hoping that they're gonna feel bad for yourself, because they don't want to be around you. Nobody wants to be around somebody who feels like who's just always down. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna want to be around you. And it's not that you're a horrible person. It's just that you're sad, you're depressed, you're broken. Right? So yeah, man. A lot of time to yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on self-development. Making yourself a better person. You know, meditate, pray, whatever you're into, man. Just become, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, that's for everybody. Anybody who's went through a breakup. And again, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna take time. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna cry. And I'll be honest with you, as a man, it is okay to cry. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it is not okay for a man to cry. It is important to cry. It is healthy to cry. It is a way of expressing your emotion and letting it out. You ain't gotta do it in front of people. That's a different story. But let it out at some point. Like, don't just hold it in, because the problem is when you hold these emotions in, whether it be anger or whether it be sadness, eventually they're gonna come out, and they're gonna probably come out in the wrong way. So again, that's my advice to you. If you're going through a breakup or through something that's depressing you, man, get busy. Get your mind off it. Get your mind onto something that you enjoy. Another thing you can do too, when you're sad, depressed, in a bad mood, and this is kind of a surprising one, is be generous, right? So check this out. I remember one Christmas, right? This was a while ago. One Christmas, I had a job. Did I have a job? Yeah, I had a job, but I was broke. I had no money, and it was actually depressing because it was holidays were coming through. I really wanted to give gifts to people, but I was broke. And when Christmas came up, I finally got a little bit of money, right, to be able to like buy a gift. I can't remember who I got a gift for, but I gave a gift to somebody, and they were so happy that I gave them the gift. Even though it was so small, I felt like compared to everything else that they got, it was nothing. It was crap. It was just cheap, right? To them, it was like amazing. And so that feeling was so nice, and it took me out of that state and that mind state, and I felt so much better. And it's so many times when, like, if you're having a bad day, I dare you to be generous to somebody, like, and not just like, you know, like, be generous to somebody. It'll make you feel better. I know it sounds weird. It sounds the opposite of what you would actually want to do in that moment, but honestly, a lot of times it's the last thing that you want to do at a time that is the most important thing for you to do at that time. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Any more questions? Any more questions? Yeah, me and my friends, like, I have friends, my real life friends, we get into really deep conversations all the time. Like, this is normal. We talk about this stuff all the freaking time. A lot of us are married now, except for one of us. But I remember before we got married, we were always talking about relationships and, you know, women and how that's, you know, all that stuff. It was funny. We still do. Now, the cool thing though is that now that we're still friends and we're all married now we can talk about marriage, which is a whole nother story. A whole nother story, baby. Wait for that thing to come up. All I'll say too is enjoy being single. All right, for real, enjoy it. Watch my wife walk up behind me. No, for real, but enjoy being single. Like, take advantage of that time. Again, personal development. Like, work on what you can do. Once you get married, life changes. It changes. It changes for the good, but it also changes a lot. So, enjoy being single. Don't be in a rush to get married or be in a relationship. It is nice. It's amazing to be in a relationship or in a marriage. It's a good thing. But take your time, man. 'Cause you only get to be single for a certain amount of your time or of your lifetime. And once you get married, you're married for the rest of your life. So why not enjoy the single part? And you welcome. Sam Russell, the cloud add-on name is Ultra Weather. Laura says, I'm probably going to go through a breakup with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, go through a breakup with X-Plane when Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out. I think a lot of people, I think X-Plane might be depressed for a few months when all of the breakups. Ben, what's up, man? Aer Lingus is one of your local airlines. That's cool, bro. That's pretty cool. Ramon, yes, this is our second and last flight. My wife's gonna scream at me, that's funny. Yes, Twisted, that is correct. Marriage is hard, but it's very rewarding, especially when you become a dynamic duo that reinforces each other's weaknesses. And it takes time to get to that too. Why are we? Let's change our speed. We should be cruising by now. But yeah, even I mean, I've been married for what, 3 years? What year is it right now? 4 years. Dang, has it been 4 years? I think it's been 4 years. And it's been good. It's been good, but it's also been a roller coaster. It's been up and down. I have I guess I'm getting personal now. It's been amazing, but just as amazing as it's been, it's also been horrible. And not in a way like I'm upset or unhappy. Not that kind of horrible, but it's like there's been situations that have happened that you have to go through, that you never imagined yourself having to go through, and they just suck, and you just feel like you don't like how did you get here? You know what I mean? Like it's just hard. Just imagine life just being hard. That's why they say when you get married, like through better or for worse, because better will happen, but a lot of worse is gonna happen too, and you gotta be willing to love that person. Like love is a choice, man. It's a choice and an action, right? You don't just be like, oh, I feel like I love you, but tomorrow when you don't do this thing, I don't love you anymore. Like you gotta love them even when they make you upset, even when they make you mad, even when they mess up your strawberries or make you lose a race on iRacing, which happened a couple nights ago. You still have to love them no matter what happens, you feel me? Alright, sounds good, LBG. I'll check it out when the stream's over. Benny Yarn, great question, man. As an owner of the T16000, do I recommend this stick as an upgrade? I mean, only if you're looking to like, I mean, like if you're not happy with your 16,000, it's only a small upgrade. Like it's not a major upgrade. It's like an update almost, you could say. I always recommend it for people who don't have anything at all or have a different brand of stick. I think the main people who are gonna buy this are people who just love it. The Airbus. Like some of my friends that I know have like the honeycomb yoke, right? And they use that for all their Boeing flying. But then they have the T16000 that they only use for Airbus flying and then occasionally for maybe something else. For people like that, I think it actually makes sense because you're already only flying Airbus with it. So it makes sense to have the Airbus version, right? For your Airbus flying it, that's what you are using it for if you already have a yoke. You get what I'm saying? So for that, like I think it makes complete sense to use this because then you have like, cool, this is actual, like it makes you feel like you're actually using a real side stick, even though it feels very similar to the 16,000. And again, I do have a video I put out early this morning, a comparison of the two, so you can check that out on my channel and then come back to the stream. No, but I mean, again, if you guys ask me questions in live, I'm not gonna make you go watch a video. I'll answer it straight up right here. But I don't know, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, 100% honest, I am an owner of the T16000. Now, if Thrustmaster had not sent me this side stick, right, and I saw other people using the side stick, I am a person who is a happy owner with my 16,000M. I personally probably would not have upgraded from that to the Airbus one, and the reason why is because I'm already a primary joystick user. Like I use it as a yoke and a joystick and a side stick and everything in between, right? That's my primary flight instrument hardware. So for me, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to upgrade because it's very similar, and I'm not like super attached to the Airbus brand where I'm like I gotta have the Airbus version of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's my honest opinion, right? But it's just I think it depends the value of you. You know, how much do you value it? Do you want a really dope A320 replica? Because that's what it is, and it's cool. It looks good. It is again. I always say that it feels a little bit better than the 16, but only a little bit. Like it's a slight. Like once you get it, like unless you have them both together, you won't really feel much of a difference because it's so small. It's so small. But it's good. It has the same amount of inputs. One of the big differences is the actual throttle, which I don't think is working right now. Yeah, I don't have it mapped to anything. It has a detent down here at the bottom. Push it down, put it in reverse, pull it up. That's idle, and then you can just move it up and down as you please. Somebody told me in a comment yesterday that you can actually change your curves so that in your curves, when you get to this point right here where there's a little indentation, you can actually set it so that it activates reverse when you go behind that, and that's pretty cool. So that's something that the 16,000 does not have. Also, you can very easily lock this one. There's a little button underneath. I don't want to press anything. There's a little button underneath here. You can press down. I showed it the other day, and that way you can't actually twist it like the real Airbus. Pop it back up. And then the buttons, again, same amount of buttons on here. So I mean, it's hard. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's really up to the person, the user preference, especially if you're already a 16,000M user. It's very hard to decide whether or not you should upgrade to it. The throttle, though, that's a whole other story. There ain't nothing like that that's coming out. There's nothing like the throttle that's coming out right now. Twisted, he says, marriage is like preschool the first year because you have to share all your things, all your toys. Our first year wasn't that bad. Our first year was really good. Our second year was the hard one for us. But yeah, I think it varies. But usually for most people, the first year is the hardest because you're starting to merge lives together. You know what I mean? Some people are not living together already, so they're moving in together. They're doing, money together. Everything is together, so it's really hard. Taigo, are the throttle and yoke and throttle worth the money? Well, this is a side stick, but honestly, it looks like it's a good deal. I haven't compared the price of their bundle of the side stick and the throttle coming out together with other things, but I mean, so I think it's like $160. And don't quote me on that. I gotta look at my email. Actually, matter of fact, let me pull that up. let me be correct today. But yeah, I believe it's 169 or something like that. Ouch. I'm gonna get that up here in a second. I'll get the actual price in a bit. But yeah, I think the throttle's gonna be cool, really cool, as well as the clamp. And again, these also, they can work with other brands that you already have, so you can just kind of mix it into your own thing. Nicholas, what's up, bro? I would recommend having a Caravan, yes, Zachary, for FSE. I think FSE was, a Caravan was my first plane that I owned on FSE, and it is a big money maker on FS Economy. But I don't recommend the new one by Coronado at all. Dip Lex Kistro, thank you for the follow-up to the Blue Roy family. If you can find the older version of the Caravan, they're probably not selling it anymore. But if you can find the older one, I recommend getting that one. But if not, I don't know. Enter at your own risk, bro. It was so hard for me to get that thing a bad review because I was looking forward to it. Jonathan, November 17, Juliet, what's up, bro? Pikachu and donuts, I love it. Nicholas, you're from Brazil. Well, welcome, man. Good to see you. Bom dia. If I had no side stick, which one would you buy first, the Airbus Edition or the 16,000? If I had no side stick, I would get the Airbus Edition, personally. Because it's the same price. The same price. So yeah, if I had no side stick, I would get the new one for sure. Twisted, you've been away from flight sim for 8 months and you're itching to get back into it, but not sure. Is Air Hollow 2 community growing or is it still dead? I think since it released on X-Plane side, it's growing some more, but it's not as active as like something like FS Economy, which has been blowing up forever. Yeah, it's going. I think it's kind of like on a smaller community base. So like, for example, like you have people who have like their virtual airlines who use it, and I think within those groups it's really good. But as far as so far I haven't seen a ton of people working together doing it, and I haven't even seen really. I don't watch a ton of Twitch streams, but I haven't really seen a lot of people even streaming Air Holler 2 on the X-Plane 11 side of things. I know I used to see people streaming it all the time on P3D. I just don't see it that much. So I don't know, maybe it's just not catching on that well on X-Plane 11. Yes, YouTube is working. I'm just behind on chat. Sorry. Duplex Kestrel, thank you, man, again, for coming through and hanging with us on Twitch. Yes, I have seen the extensions. They look legit. In my opinion, I would much rather get the side stick and throttle compared to the whole yoke setup. Have the entire side stick, yoke, throttle, and pedals. I use my PC for the most. But yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same way, Twisted. I jump between racing driving simulators and flight sims. So I very often I'm moving things around on my desk. So like one day I'll have this, which is not centered. I'll have this on my desk, and then a few hours later everything will be off, and it'll be like a steering wheel and everything. So like I'm constantly moving things on and off my desk. Yeah, man, I got Twitch too, bro. I think I'm a Twitch partner, actually. Yeah, I mean, actually, I've been wanting to kind of try this out for DCS World. I haven't did it yet, but I've been wanting to try it out. Again, I have the same amount of buttons, so there's no issue there. I just got to remap them all. But I mean, I'm probably because of how much a hassle it is to remap buttons and stuff like that on DCS World. I'll probably just stick to using my 16,000 for now until I can get my my Warthog protest working. I'll probably just use the 16,000 for DCS World for now. But it'll work for it. One thing actually I do need to test though with it is to see how I do formation flying and air-to-air refueling, because you know it's really important whenever you're flying on DCS World. Those really small inputs are extremely important to be able to do in DCS for that. Senpai, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Flight line simulator, what payware or freeware do I use? A lot, man. That's a vague question. Right now, as far as payware, we're using Toliss A321. This is the plane. Clouds are regenerating. We're using Ultra Weather XP. That's payware for our clouds. Active Sky, which is our weather generator, I guess. That's also payware. We're flying over Orbix, Great Britain. That is all payware, and that is what. Uh-oh, don't crash. Okay, that's what we're flying over right now for the scenery. We're flying into Paris, which is free. That's freeware, LFPG, as well as Dublin was freeware. Not Copenhagen, Edinburgh was payware by Orbix as well. And I think that is everything I'm using right now. Oh, nice, Josh. You're part Irish. Cool. Like, how much? Laura, my favorite cloud plugin is probably still Xenviro, but currently it's not supported in Vulkan, so I've been finding other ways. Outside of that, though, then my second favorite, honestly, is another one called Cloud Art. I'm actually going to type that in chat right here, so you guys can get a link for that. It's a free one. It's a free cloud, basically a cloud replacement. I don't know if it's a plugin or if it's just files, but it's pretty darn good. And it looks pretty good. I actually am really happy with how that one looks. Ultra Weather looks probably evenly as good as it right now. There's a plane out there off our left wing. I'm doing good, Josh. Thanks for asking me. Flying Dutchman became a member. Thank you very much, bro. I didn't pop up on my screen, or maybe you just resubscribed. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Alright, so what is our ETE? We are 30 minutes out. We're currently flying over, looks like Bristol. Yeah, Bristol in the southern UK. And we're making our way into Paris. Speaking of UK, so DCS, for you guys who are interested in DCS, if you don't know what it is, it's a digital combat simulator. It's fighter jets. We've done a few streams of it. A lot of fun. Definitely recommend it. It's free, but there's all the payware planes. So you basically still end up paying. But they added, I think it's called the channel, right? So if I go to my map, it's only getting 25 frames. That's amazing. It's basically an old, I don't know if it's a World War II version of the channel between UK and what's this, France, right? So this area right here, I think it goes all the way up to London, like all of this area. I think it's all of this right here, not all of this, but like a bunch of this. So you can do like fly war birds, and all types of planes there. I'm probably not gonna buy it. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. It's not free. I thought it was gonna be free, but it's not free. It looks pretty good, but I don't know. I'm not super big on doing a lot of like World War II plane stuff. Like, it's fun to do every once in a while, but it's not something I do on a normal. I'd rather fly my F-18 or my F-14 or my F-16 around. But, you know, it is what it is. Thank you, the Dan24. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for the subscription or follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow channel, bro. I appreciate that love. You can do formation flying in X-Plane 11. It's a little weird. You just have to find the right multiplayer client. On Vatsim, you could do it if you have the right models matching. It can be pretty fun. I've done it a lot in Pilot Edge, flying like GA planes in formation. That's a heck of a lot of fun. Flying like Flight of 2, Flight of 3, stuff like that. But yeah, Jake, you can basically recreate the Battle of Britain. Exactly. You can even control the troops on the ground and stuff like that. That's pretty dope. I do not have any like aircraft models here in my house. You know, I used to have, like when I was younger, I used to collect them. Whenever I went to the airport, I would buy a new aircraft model. But I don't do that anymore. Maybe like one day if I ever become like a real pilot, which I will. If I get like an office or something like that, I might have a bunch of like little model planes in my office. I had a grandfather, no, a godfather that did that. It finally came through. Flying Dutchman, thank you very much, bro, for that super chat donation. I appreciate that, bro. Supporting my favorite YouTuber. Hope you enjoy. Thank you, man. Appreciate that very much, bro. Much love to you, bro. Much love to you. And thank you for being a part of the Blue Arrow Gold members as well. I see that name, that on there as well. Infinite Captain 51, welcome to the stream, bro. And sorry, I have not updated anything. Why am I holding the joystick in the middle of the flight? I don't know. I was just resting my hands here earlier. Like, it's just that comfortable. Uh-oh, I gotta beep. What is that? Is it frames or somebody? London Center wants to talk to me. 129.42. All right, London Center, what you gotta say? 129.42. It was so funny. Somebody came in yesterday on Twitch, and I was like, because I put in the title of my Twitch title, I said new Thrustmaster, you know, TCA, Airbus Edition, Sidestick, whatever, and he didn't believe I had it because I didn't have it on the screen at the time. I had to take it down. I had just taken it down. He's like, is this clickbait? Or do you really have it? Let me see it. I was like, oh, that's hilarious.
Done to ET864 at the top of the center.
ET864, roger, leaving my airspace to the south. Now, monitor Unicom 11, TC dash, bye-bye.
Alright, so let us know what's going on. Where are we? Wrong button.
Bye-bye.
We are...
Hello, E5 Mike Alpha landing, flight level 310, direct to begin.
ET5 Mike Alpha landing control, good evening, redirect Dover and climb flight level 350.
Redirect Dover, climb 350, E5 Mike Alpha.
London Control, Shamrock 116, crossing negative at flight level 330.
Shamrock 116, London Control, good evening, roger.
Alright, got us. Aviation 360, you're on final to Atlanta. Nice, man. Have a good flight, bro.
7055, push and start approved. Start approved, 7055.
What plane do I want to fly when I become a real captain? I have a list. Matter of fact, I would honestly, I'm the kind of person who would love to fly everything. I would love to at least give it a try one time, everything. But realistically, I want to fly the King Air. Honestly, any version of it. I like the C90, I like the 200, I like the 350, I like the 350i. But I like the King Airs a lot, so I want to fly King Air. I kind of would like to fly Bonanza. I know it was a small plane, but still, like I saw Bonanza at a, it wasn't an air show, but it was like some kind of like little open house I went to one time. And it was really nice. It's like, this is actually nicer than I thought. So I want to fly Bonanza because of that.
Contact Brussels Control 131.1, bye-bye.
Geo! Oh man. That boy Geo coming through with the donations too. Bro, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for the love, bro. I'm gonna send that back to you later. Bro, brother from another, thanks for everything you do. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man, so much for that love. I wasn't done with my list. I was not done with my list, Josh. I was not done with my list. I also would like to fly a Challenger 30. I would like to fly a Legacy 650. Those are private jets. It'd be really cool to fly a Gulfstream. I want to also fly a light jet, like a Premier, like what a Premier One driver flies, or a Citation of some type. And then when it comes to bigger planes, I mean, obviously, I want to, everybody wants to fly a 737 or an A320, so those are pretty obvious. I would love to fly either of those. I would honestly love to fly a fighter jet, right? Like, I think that would be dope. I would love to fly an F-18. I don't know how that's, like, the other day, too, I was joking with my wife. I was like, what if I went to the Air Force? Just for that. Like, am I too old? Is it too late for me to try to go in the Air Force? I want to fly a helicopter, too, though. I want to fly, like, a Bell or something. I think that'd be fun. Like, I would love to learn how to fly helicopters. I just want to be a jack of all trades of planes. I just want to be an aviation master. I've even thought of the idea of getting into, what's it called? Aerobatics. I went to an air show and I was like, man, like, wow, that's somebody's job. I was watching this guy just do freaking turns and stuff in the air. Like, that's somebody's freaking job. Like, how do I become that? Like, how do you get there? I think it'd be cool to do that. Yes, that is true, Dutchman. I do know of Matt Gallagher, and I heard his story. I watched a lot of his videos, and I think it's pretty cool that he flew around the entire world in a Bonanza. That's amazing. That's something that's a pretty cool accomplishment to do. And there's another group of guys who are doing the same thing in a Cessna 152. And there's another group of guys who did the same thing in a Robin R66 helicopter. They flew around the whole world. Super cool. You can look up all those things on YouTube and find a long series of them doing that. I think those are cool things to do, man. Being in a place in your life that you can actually get away and do something like that is really cool. Ben, I got this stick. Let's see. I think it's been 3 weeks now. So I got this stick. I think. Oh, shoot, sorry. I think I got like two to 3 weeks ago. It was on a Friday. I remember that. So I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago when I actually got it in the mail. I got it in a massive box. I need to post a picture. I took a picture and I knew I couldn't post it, so I was saving it for whenever I could actually, not be under an NDA. And yes, I was under an NDA. I couldn't say anything about it. Couldn't mention it. Couldn't say nothing. So yeah. But it's cool. I got this and I got some other fun stuff too. In this massive box. It was amazing. I got my rudder pedals as well.
Lufthansa 3 Kilo Yankee, resume air navigation direct Coxie.
Say again, please, Lufthansa 3 Kilo Yankee.
Alright, where's our top of the descent? How far away? We are 20 minutes out. We're just flying over just London is north of us, which is on our left wing. And I'm about to fly over Brighton.
2649, contact London control 134.125.
London 134.125, speed 265, thanks, bye.
And we're a ways from our top of the descent.
Lufthansa 3 Kilo Yankee, contact Brussels control 131.1, good night.
Contact Brussels control on 131, descend 1 Lufthansa 3 Kilo Yankee.
I know, right? Can I just sign up to be a Blue Angel? Is there a Blue Angel program?
London Control, Tom Jet 7 Whiskey Alpha, approximately 15 miles from top of descent.
Tom Jet 7 Whiskey Alpha, that's complete.
Infinite Captain 51, is the joystick worth it? I guess it depends what you mean, bro. I think it depends what you mean. How do you plan on using it, right? Like, what do you have now? You already have a T16000, and you're looking at it like, maybe I can upgrade my 16,000 to that and use that instead and sell my 16,000, or do you want to keep both? Now, let me tell you guys a cool thing that, like, for example, I can do now because I have both, right? I have the 16,000 still. I thought about maybe selling it, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna keep it. This is what I'm gonna do with it. So, I still obviously have like a lot of things mapped to that for certain games that I can just pull it in and use. But I can also use it as a right-handed joystick, because right now by default the side stick comes in as left-handed, but it's super easy to take these off and switch them around. I actually have, I'll let you guys know how to do that later. But I can move this to my right hand easily, like super easily. Like I could literally do it right now, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I don't feel like it. But what I'm gonna do though is, you guys know, well, some of you guys know that I also play another game called Star Citizen. It's a space, I call it a space exploration simulator in the future, where you basically, it's like a spaceship simulator. You fly from planet to planet, delivering supplies. It's basically like truck, like Euro Truck Simulator, but spaceships. But you also can shoot people and die and things like that. So it's kind of what it is. But anyways, you can, a lot of people will use a dual joystick setup for that. So I can use this as my left hand and my other T16000 as my right hand. And then I can fly ships around using my left hand, which is in spaceships, if you guys don't notice. I mean, at least in Star Citizen, some of the spaceships actually use a two joystick setup. And the left joystick is actually used for throttle forward and throttle backward, and then like strafe left, strafe right, while your right hand is doing the rolling, the pitching, and stuff like that. So it works pretty well. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for Star Citizen for now. I've already mapped all my controls for that configuration, so I'll be using this as a dual joystick setup for my Star Citizen. And I just got into Elite and Dangerous too. Not deep into it, but I just got into it, and I plan on doing the same thing with that. Now, when it comes to flight sim, you can do, you know, similar. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be using two joysticks at the same time in flight sim. It makes no sense at all, unless you have, unless you're trying to create a realistic like Airbus flight deck and have a co-pilot sitting there with you. You can use the other joystick as your right instead. You know what I mean? So it really makes more sense when it comes to like space stuff. But there's ways you can put your older T16000 to use, you know what I mean, without having to get rid of it.
Good evening, KLM 644, flight level 350 in the Slaney. KLM 644, hello, are you divert back to Amsterdam? Ethan, yeah, back to Amsterdam.
You have the Thrustmaster 3D Pro. What is the 3D Pro?
Do you have routing for your journey back, or are you currently just sort of direct to Ramsey?
Well, we're not a divert, we were a planned flight at Slaney, Strumble, and then we've got a whole flight plan in there. Do you want me to rebound?
Yeah, please.
Gotcha, so you use the Thrustmaster already.
From Amsterdam to New York at the moment.
Do you have a yoke as well, or do you only use that as your primary thing?
Land control, very good. In tube warning 7293 positive, 140 bound Melbourne.
Maxi Monkey, what time is it, man? I feel like we're going long today. We've been live for almost 3 hours already.
Shamrock 116, ascend, flight level 260.
Down to 260, Shamrock 116.
3 Tango, contact Brussels control 129 and decimal 575, bye-bye.
129 and 575.
Alright, descending down to 260.
Runway 20, ready for departure.
Yeah, so the ETE right now is, actually says 15 minutes.
0 degrees, 10 knots.
So we're actually already descending. And he's descending us actually before top of descent, just a little bit before top of descent. Graham, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow, your family, my friend. Let's do this manually.
644, Roger. If you give me, okay,
Yeah, so Infinite Flight, I mean, it's a tough decision, honestly. If you already own the joystick by Thrustmaster and you're trying to decide whether or not to get the new one, it depends. I think it could be on a case by case. Oh, Josh, you want to see it? My bad, I keep forgetting about you. I'm sorry. Here comes the cabin tour. There you go.
Shamrock 116, monitor Unicom 122, bye-bye.
Unicom 22.8, Shamrock 116, thank you, goodbye.
Easy 1861, direct over.
He's pretty busy, so we'll go ahead and jump off. Alright, let's go to the cabin. Wait, where is my cabin? 0 souls on board, yes sir. It's probably better that way. Even though I would like to have some souls on board. Yeah, we're headed to Paris right now. I like it. I like what they did with the cabin. I like the textures of the seats, and this is part of the livery. This is not how obviously the plane comes by default. This is an extra livery I downloaded from the forum. I think by default it's just kind of generic seating in here, but you do have the option if you're making a livery to change up the seat colors. Like for example, in my Blue Arrow livery, I changed all the seats to match my branding. So Aviation 360, what's up, man? Welcome to Atlanta. Jake, that would be cool. That would be very cool. Yep, that's the cabin. Alright, so he gave us down to 26,000. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this button here because we're about to get to our top percent. So that way, hopefully, it'll descend us the rest of the way down. I don't think we're gonna have ATC in Paris, but you just never know. We've already had more ATC than I expected anyway, so won't be upset if ATC shows up in Paris. So give us somebody to talk to. Wait, you had 7 hours to do what? Oh, flight time was 4 hours. Like, where did you fly? Did you do long haul? I like that view right there. I mean, there's so many things that Microsoft Flight Simulator can do. You know what I mean? I doubt they're gonna be able to do them all. But we'll see. I'm hoping though, like for the things that Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't do, I'm hoping that the ability to mod and add those things is there. You know what I mean? Like I hope that the SDK is good enough for developers to really get creative with the add-ons that they make for it, like having whatever comes to your mind, whatever comes to your imagination. Yeah, I can't speak on Ryanair's behalf. I've never flown it with them, so I have no idea if they have bad landings or horrible legroom. Honestly, like I want to fly Ryanair at least one time just to understand like what everybody's complaining about. There's a few not a few, I think there's actually one or two like YouTubers who are pilots who actually do work for Ryanair. I think it might just be one. I know one of them works for Ryanair, and he or she seems like a pretty good pilot. Aviation 360, why did you have to pause so much? Rice Cooker, what up, bro? What up, bro? Yes, sir, got the side stick cam, making a return today. Just been standing here like a model because we barely used it because we're doing 2 landings today, but still, like, I mean, we do a lot of cruising, so you don't have to touch it very much. Hola, ça va? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Mohammed, no, I do not have my PPO yet. I can't wait for the day when I can say yes, I do have a PPO. Good morning, Captain Kim Trust. Good to see you, bro. Sam, no, I'm not streaming this weekend. I usually do not stream on the weekends. I wouldn't mind if I was able to, but you know, it's a little chaotic. Unless you guys want people screaming in the background and laughing on the phone and TVs in the background, then sure, I'll stream on the weekend. But no, I don't. When I stream, I just like to have like my place of like solitude. You know what I mean? I don't like to have a lot of distractions happening in the background. People ask me to do things, or TVs, or people talking loud, or you know what I mean? All that stuff is distracting. So that's the main reason I don't stream on weekends, is because of that. Or that's also same reason I don't stream on evenings, which is basically just when people are home is when I don't stream. But I may have, we'll see how work goes today. But I have a lot of video work to do, so there may or may not be a video coming out this weekend if I can get it done in time. Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm learning about a lot of these video content creators who are pilots. They can't. A lot of them can't say that they work for whichever airline, but they'll hint at it, and you kind of know. If you watch them enough, you just kind of know who they work for. Geo asking from a friend, so this is better than 16,000. And the that is the most popular question. Is it better than 16,000? I wouldn't claim that it's better. I'd be careful with my words. I wouldn't say that it's better. I would say it's either equal to or slightly greater than. Definitely not worse. So that's the best way I could put it at the moment. I'm doing good, Graham. Thanks for asking, man. Thank you, Mohammed. I hope so too, bro. I really do. Yeah, that's what I thought, Gio. He was like, "Hola, ça va?" I'm like, what? That's two different languages, bro. It's Spanish and French together. He's throwing me off. Like, my mind was going crazy. I think you meant to say, "Comment ça va?" or something like that. Or "Bonjour, ça va?" You know what I mean? Something that wasn't "Hola, ça va?" Maybe "Hola, buenos dias." Nice, Rice. You get a new model. That's dope, man. Yes, Kim Trails, I do get to keep it. Thank God. So this baby is mine. She is all mine. I touched that a little weird, didn't I? She is all mine. It would suck if I had to send it back. I know that sometimes, you know, developers or hardware, you know, manufacturers will send you a product to review and you get to keep it for like a few weeks and they want you to send it back. But thankfully, in this case, I do not have to send it back. It is mine. And you'll be sending a lot more of it. It also inspired me to do the whole, you know, side stick camera. So I'm actually currently using my iPhone as a side stick camera. So hopefully it looks okay. But I want to probably get a another camera now, so that I can have a secondary camera to show like the side stick or a second view, or something like that. You know what I mean? Chicken pot pie. That sounds good. Gio. Uh-oh, looks like we got somebody pinging us on Vatsim. Oh, look at that. Paris approaches online. 12582. 2582. Come on. You know, it'd be nice if I had an actual knob or something to do this. It's that right there. Is that right? 125825. Man, we have been fully staffed almost for ATC today. Where's my Vatsim? 12582. Yeah, that's the right one. 12582. So let's see, where are we at right now? We're supposed to be descending via whatever arrival we're on. We don't even have that chart up. We're being bad pilots. Let's go ahead and get the Paris chart up before he tells us to do something we don't know what the heck he's talking about. I could get a radio panel. How big is that? Like, I don't know if I have space on my desk for a radio panel. Actually, I want the arrival for Paris. What are we flying again? What is the arrival we're flying today? It's the Biba 8 Whiskey. There's 8 X-ray. Whiskey, there it is. So it's supposed to be descending via that. And here we are right here. Here's Biba. Where is the airport? So we should be at 13,000, at or below 13,000, and we're at, oh, we're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and contact them.
Pass control, City Island 1-2 Charlie vacated route onto Victor 4.
City Island 1-2 Charlie, welcome to Paris. Do you have a gate?
I can take any gate, 1-2 Charlie.
Should I speak to him in French?
Okay, 1-2 Charlie,
continue on Sierra and cross runway 26 right and
Hopefully he doesn't speak back to me in French because I won't know what the heck he's saying. At all. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try it. I'm nervous.
continue on Sierra, cross 26 right at Sierra 3, City Island 12 Charlie.
Paris approach. Bonjour. Shamrock 116. We're coming up on Koliv at 13,000.
Shamrock 16, very good evening, bonsoir.
He said bonsoir.
Mopar 8 Whiskey transition, expect ILS runway 27 right.
Merci, expecting runway 27 right for Shamrock 116.
And Shamrock 116, descent flight level 110.
Down to 110, Shamrock 116. Hi, he said bonsoir. I feel so special. I just had a French conversation. My first aviation French conversation. That's amazing. That just made my day. Oh my god. Thank you, Duolingo. Mwah. That was amazing. Oh, stick cam? What happened to stick cam? Oh no! What the heck? Thank you guys for saying that, because I would have not known. I hit the cord. That's what happened. Alright, we're good. At least it didn't like turn off. Okay, down to 11,000. And we need to slow down, so 250. And we're expecting 28 left instead of 28. Is there a 28 left? Did he say 27 left? 27 left. I don't know what this approach is doing. I'll have to go check on that.
Shamrock 116, continue heading 100.
100, Shamrock 16. Uh-oh, song's on. 27 left. Is that what he told me? Did you say? Oh my god. Let me ask him again. Paris approach. What approach did you give us again for Shamrock 116?
ILS 27 right.
27 right. Thank you very much, Shamrock 116. Merci beaucoup. That's what I'm gonna say whenever it's over. I'm gonna say it in African. I'm gonna say it in a French African accent because that's fun. Merci beaucoup. Alright, we're switching to approach. ILS 28. Sorry, 27 right. Select heading first? I don't know, man. What heading? Heading where? Oh, select heading track. Okay. This is a layup, this is a rebound, then it's right. Man, are we going the right heading? What did he give us? Oh, shoot, things are not. No, bro. Alright, cool. It's like I switched the heading to what it was supposed to be, and then autopilot was like, no, you should go this way. And I was like, no, he told me to go this way, so thank you. Alright, cool. So alright, that's switching to 27 right now. That should switch our radio navigation as well to the correct radio frequency for that approach. This is where we are now. So Paris is actually over here. And it's gonna be 265, that's in there, and 110. That's not right. Oh, I have 27 left up, don't I? Yeah, I need 27 right. This is a layup, this is a rebound, Dennis robbed me. See, ILS 27 right. Hey. Alright, here we go. This is correct. Alright, so yeah, 11035 is correct, and then 265. Alright, so that stuff looks good. So we're on like a right downwind for 27 right at the moment. And he's basically vectoring us at the moment. So, and I hope that 1110 is a correct out heading that he gave us, because I I didn't write it down. I forgot already. And he's holding us here at 11,000 feet. We got 2490 for our speed, and we're good to go at the moment. Nice, Jake just finished ortho for Ireland. I only have that one piece that we flew over. That's it. I'm starting to get low on space for ortho. Can you believe it? 8 terabyte hard drive. I'm getting low on space. So I haven't been generating much ortho lately. Drewski, what's up, Captain? Good to see you, bro. Yes, I have heard of Planet Coaster. I've never played it, but I've heard of it. All right, guys, let's fly over Paris. The sun is setting, but we'll be on the ground before it goes down. We'll beat it.
Air France 7626 de Fox 76, on sera prêt pour le repoussage et la mise en route.
Air France 7626, mise en route et repoussage face au...
Okay, that was actual French.
Nord ou à l'ouest, je vois pas très bien comment vous êtes positionné, et rappelez pour rouler.
That was actual French being spoken just now.
Repoussage nord-ouest et on rappelle pour rouler Air France 7626.
Ouais, si vous pouvez repousser face à l'est, ce sera même plus simple.
Ah bah parfait, ça m'arrange même. Donc reçu, repoussage face à est, Air France 7626 et on rappelle pour rouler.
The song should be showing on the bottom of the screen there. Future Vibes by somebody. Aviation 360 joined the Viper gang today. What made you pick up the F-16?
Shamrock 196, continue descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1019.
QNH 1019er down to, was that 090 for Shamrock 116?
Down to 5,000.
5,000 Shamrock 116. Alright, 5,000. We'll do that manually. And then he said that QNH was 10. Why is my mind moving so slow? Or something like that. Well, I can check it on my own. Act the sky to the rescue. So winds are variable in Paris. Few at 4,000, scattered at 6,400, overcast, I think it's 10,000. Temperature is 18, dew point 12, and QNH is 1019. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. Do 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 do. Hopefully our scenery for Paris works. I re-downloaded it. We turn the land lights on right now. I re-downloaded a new version. I don't know if it's new or if it said May or something like that. But it's like V7 of the freeware of Paris.
La station was it Iberia 3740.
Hopefully it looks good. We'll see. I've never been there. Haven't even tested it. So if it crashes, you know why.
Level 360.
Alright, we are a bit fast, aren't we, for to be under 10,000 feet?
Iberia 3740. I received you. Can you tell me where you are, sir?
Can you confirm me, please, what runway?
Speedy Pop, what's up, man? Welcome back, bro.
Where are you coming from?
Lima Echo, Mike Delta.
Okay, it will be 26 left for you.
NVIDIA 3740, thank you. Paris, can you just confirm it is any gate on?
Yo, it happens to me all the time, 360, bro. It didn't happen today, surprisingly, but all the time. I'll do a whole flight, and I'll land somewhere. 5 minutes after I touch down, I'm parking at the gate, and then freaking tower or ground or somebody, ATC comes online. Same thing happens the other way around too. I'll load into somewhere, I'll be getting prepared for the flight, and then they'll log off like right before I'm ready to go. I'm like, well, dang, man. That's why I don't chase ATC, because they just disappear out of nowhere. You know, some people are like, all right, ATC's over here, let's do a flight from over here. I'm like, well, they could not be there too. As soon as you see them, as soon as they're gone. So yeah, man. I just fly where I want to fly, and if ATC shows up, they show up. It is more fun, you know, when you have ATC. Sometimes I honestly don't want it though. It's like sometimes Like when I'm not streaming, I'm on my own, I'm just trying to fly, and I just want to kind of like multitask and do other things. I just ignore, or not ignore, I just don't want anybody to talk to at all. Wow, 1,000 messages today in Restream chat. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for keeping the conversation going. I appreciate it. Alright, there's 5,000. And we're still on our left downwind. We'll keep the speed up for now. Right below that, the clouds. The airport should be off out here somewhere. Yeah, sometimes you just want to chill. You don't want to bother with ATC. Other times, you don't. You just want to bother with ATC. That's how it is. Speedy, we are flying to Paris. We are about on a right downwind is Paris. Yeah, man, download that Viper and enjoy it, bro. I've been really busy, so my schedule's been all over the place. But I want to get back and do some more DCS though soon. Especially with my new throttle and rudder pedals. Actually, you know what I actually want to do? No, I want to do helicopters in DCS. That's what I want to do. Yes, I'm still using Virtual DJ. Not right now to play music. I mean, right now I'm using Spotify, but for my intro, I use Virtual DJ. Just so I can control it. I also have instrumental versions of some of the songs that I play, so I can do that too. I can mix them in real nice. Flying over the France farms. What are these out here? Anybody from France know what all these are? These just farms out here? I assume that's what they are. Yeah, I have the Huey and I have the KA-50 on DCS World for helicopters. On the X-Plane, I have the Robin R66. I have the Huey, and I have the Bell 4. I think it's 4 something. And I enjoy all of them. So now that I have rudder pedals, I actually want to try flying them with the rudder pedals. Thank you about that, Kim Trails, man. I appreciate it. I put a lot of thought into my playlist and the music that I play on my channel. I've been using a service called Epidemic Sound, and it's a great service for people who make videos or do Twitch streaming or YouTube streaming. A way to always get copyright-free music and not have to worry about finding copyright music and scrambling to find some music that's not going to get you, demonetized on YouTube. So I found Epidemic.
116 turn right, heading 240, clear by ILS, runway 27 right.
Right 240, ILS 27 right, Shamrock 16. Why do I not see my heading bug over here? Was it already went around? Okay, yeah, there it is. He said 250, right? Yeah, that should. Where is it at? 250 is over here, so that should put us on a intercept for 27, right? So you see, we're flying over default X-plane scenery now on this part, this side of Paris, but when we get closer, I'll have actual scenery. He vectors out pretty far. All right, this is our last chance today to get a good landing for the week. I should say until next week. Oh shoot, I hit the throttle on accident. I gotta lock that somehow. There it is. Get some stutters here for some reason. One thing I want to try too is I want to try this side stick and switch it to the right hand configuration. Move my throttle back to my left side. Move my side stick or joystick to the center.
116, you can turn right heading to 290 to catch back the ILS.
290, Shamrock 116. Did we miss it? Yeah, we're 20 miles out. Oh wow, yeah, it's way over here. Oh jeez. Yeah, I think we overshot the localizer. Yep, we overshot it. Aviation 360, yes. The template you sent me worked. That was perfect, bro. That was perfect. Thank you very much for that. That was exactly what I needed. I don't know why whenever I was trying to download it, it wasn't working. Alright, I'm gonna hit approach mode. I'm gonna go ahead and arm it. It's gonna start lining this up on the localizer and the glide slope as we get to them. See that lining up now very nicely. We are at 16 miles, Timmy. So it gets slowed down here. Alright, so now we're on the localizer. I don't think a tower is on, so I think we're just gonna stay with approach for the landing. Let me check though. Bum, 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 bum. There's a lot of ATC on right now. Out here, there's a lot of ATC. Yeah, so it's just Paris.
Legal approach, very good
Paris,
evening.
Paris approach.
Flight 1230, gate Echo 24, information Victor.
Alright, there's a glide slope.
Clearance to Amsterdam Schiphol. Calais 1230, very good evening. You are clear to Schiphol via 053 Alpha departure, runway 27 left, initial climb flight level 100 and squawk 5726.
Yeah, let me forget to speak French to this guy when I leave.
Clear to Amsterdam via the Opala 3 Alpha departure, runway 26 left and the squawk is 5726.
Amechi, I used Epidemic Sound.
KLM 1230, read back is correct, report for start and push. Welcome,
They have a
KLM
website you can
1230.
sign up for. It's a subscription-based, monthly subscription that you can do. If you want to sign up, let me know. I can give you my reference code. I think I have one. I don't really promote it like that, but I like it. I've been using it for a long time.
27 right, clear to land with Zarkam.
27 right, clear land, Shamrock 116.
Speedbird 328, welcome to Paris, cross runway 27 left.
Welcome to Paris. I love it. I love his accent. I love it. I love it. I love this guy. Who is this guy? What's his name?
Cross 27 left.
Alright, we're getting slowed down. We're gonna add some flaps in. It's a little bit bumpy. He said winds are calm, but it's a little bumpy getting down there. And we're gonna kill the music for now.
Speedbird 328, taxi to Terminal 2 Delta, via taxiway Delta, Quebec, Foxtrot and Echo. Taxi via Delta, Foxtrot and Echo.
Alright, I have eyes. 7 miles. Bring that speed back. It's still, I tell you, the thing takes a while to get the speed back on it. Last time we tried to land around, what, 145, and it seemed too fast somehow. So I'm gonna try like 141, something like that. We'll play it by ear. We'll just kind of see how things work out. I'm gonna have to use some speed brakes here.
Typical approach, NVIDIA 3740, good evening, leaving 200. Iberia 3740, welcome back.
Send it.
Flight level 150, expect ILS.
Oh, not again.
150, expect 26 right.
What up, Apex? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream.
And Iberia 3740, you are cleared for the Banox 5 whiskey transition.
Alright, more flaps.
Confirm what transition.
And we got disconnected for poor frames. That is disappointing. I'm gonna try it one more time.
6 right, descending 150.
Oh, what does that button do? I don't even know what that button does. I keep hitting it on accident. Alright, there's another flap. Here comes the gear. We're still in autopilot. Alright, flaps off. Alright, we're still fast.
76, montée niveau 180.
And screw it, we're just gonna land offline. Alright, speed's coming back. Slowly. slowly. Alright, let's go get rid of those spoilers and arm them. Flaps are full. Autopilot disconnect. Auto throttle disconnect. I have control. Alright, let's do this.
500.
We're low.
400. 300.
Very low.
200.
Is the camera working? Let's check.
100.
Man, we're so low, it's nasty. Alright, let's just get it on the center line.
40.
No, I'm not ready to touch down.
120.
Oh, this is horrible.
5.
Oh, it's horrible. Can I do it again? What time is it? Freaking doing that again. No, I'm not happy with that. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Alright, flex out. Let me see what it was though. It was a, let's not even talk about it. We're gonna do right traffic. Yeah, I was not happy with that. We can't end the stream on that. No, it's not okay. We gotta do it again. Alright, gear up. Why am I stalling? Alright, we're gonna do that again, guys. That was unacceptable. Alright, we're gonna hold it at 3,000. It was in the 400s, that's all I'm gonna say. It was in the 400s. Shut up. I'm flying a plane. It's my turn, Airbus. Let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. Alright, where's the airport? Alright, we're on left. We're on our downwind. Alright, we're slow enough still for the flaps, so we'll bring a couple notch flaps out. We'll do a short final. I'm not gonna do the full thing again. Alright, so we give ourselves some space. Yeah, there's a runway right there. So we're still really close, so we want to go out a bit farther. What are you beeping at me about? I don't want auto throttle. Engine thrust locked. Alright, now I got it.
2,000.
Alright, let's try it from here. Alright, put a little bit of flaps down. We'll put the gear down now. do a short final for the same runway. That nose down, it keeps going up. I'll have to trim that out. I don't want to be climbing right now. I actually want to be descending in this turn. Trim.
2,500.
Hey, I see the airport.
2,000.
We might open a little wide. We might take 27 left instead. I think we can make it. A pilot's last words. I think we can make it. Alright. Gear is not down. Yeah, it is. It's down. Alright, we got this. We all been training for it right here. Engines are so quiet, it's not like they died. Alright, I see the runway.
$1,000.
As far as wind, it's not that windy. I think I see what's at 6 knots. And I think this is the wrong side. Yeah, we want this one.
$500.
Wow, we came in low again. Sorry, we'll correct.
400.
Power, power, power. Alright, get it lined up. Alright, we do have a crosswind. Okay. Only 5 knots, but there's a crosswind.
300.
We got this.
$200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Way better. A little late there. Floated it, but that was way better. So that nose settled down. I think it's down. I can't tell. Now it's down. That nose took its sweet time. Alright, reversals agreed. Okay, with the rudders. Easy on the feet. Easy on the feet. Oh, we're running out of runway. But we went well until my feet got a little too happy on me. Hey, one thing at a time, son. One thing at a time. Alright, I don't know what we got that time. I have no idea. It doesn't do it twice. It only records the first landing. So our first one was 404, which was horrible. Our second one, I would put a guess out there. Like maybe a mid 100. So like 170, 180 is what I would guess. So if you guess around that range, you win. Welcome to Paris. That was fun. I'm glad I did that second time. I would have walked away from my PC feeling very discouraged and disappointed in myself if I had left it at that. Alright, let's bring those back. Oh, what the heck? Oh. Alright, where do we park? Over there. My very first landing was worse. That is true. My very first landing was horrible. Bienvenue, Paris Mon. Thank you, Gio. I know you speak French. I didn't even get to say goodbye to our controller in French because I had to sign off. Alright, leave that on. We'll turn that to that. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, to the gate. We'll watch the replay. And then I got to bounce. Thank you guys for sticking around. Justin, we are in Paris. Our final stop for tonight. Yeah, that's something I gotta get used to, chemtrails. I gotta keep, as you say, keep flying the plane after you touch down. Again, I'm still getting used to using my feet, so I just need to do some. I really just need to get on here and just do touch and goes, just over and over until I get it down. It just feels so unnatural to me to use my feet as a rudder. Like, I'm used to racing and using my feet for throttle and braking, you know, but when it comes to flying, I'm just not used to using my feet. So I gotta get that in my brain, man. But it's good to hear it's a common mistake, so it's not just me. Got here right before sunset. I see an American airline over there and a KLM. How fast am I taxiing now? 30 knots, my usual? Exactly. Yes, sir, Jay Crawford. We will definitely do a replay here in just a second once we get to the gate. Oh, he just slowed down. That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. I'm really glad I tried that a second time. Really glad I did. Ooh, that's a good idea, chemtrails. I should fly a tail wheel. That'll probably really help me with my rudder input. I was thinking about doing that too, because that also flies with a stick, so we could use the stick camera for that too. Justin, I do not know, my friend. I do not know yet. I'll be back. I just don't know when. Alright, we're just gonna. Oh, well, that's a spot right here. Make a right here and take this spot. The first available spot. I never understand these gates out here in Paris. I remember though when I flew out of Paris one time, there's like this really long walkway underground that comes from the main terminal to all these separate terminals. And the reason I remember it so clearly is because I almost missed my flight out of Paris. And I had to run that entire walkway to the gate, and I barely made it. So I will never forget that. Never forget that. And it was an international flight. You do not want to miss an international flight. All right. Engines off. Sun's setting. Replay mode time, and we're getting out of here. Thank you guys again for sticking around for so long. It's been good. It's been good. We had to do a second attempt at that third landing, or that last landing, because I was not happy with it. Sometimes you just gotta start over. Chemtrails, have you ever seen the big? Is it called Big Tire? I think it's by Big Tire. I think it's called the Cub, Big Tire Cub. I can't remember the exact name of the product, but that's the one I have. I don't have the SimCoders one, though I heard very good things about that. All right, replay mode. Let's go. It didn't look very pretty on the way in. That's for sure. It didn't look very pretty at all. But we have to make it work here. Have fun, Aviation 360. Look at that train stuck under the road. You want to watch the first attempt? Maybe after the last one. Let's see this one first. Actually didn't float as much as I thought. Nose stayed up. And then again, this is kind of where like I starting to get away from the center line, and as you say, I should continue, as you said, flying the plane while I'm down. It's a short runway, which is not what I did. Once I got down, I was like, yes, I'm down. Let me get away for the nose, and I just let go of everything. And that's when we got so sketchy here at the end. We'll watch that from a flyby camera, and then we'll go back and watch the very first approach. Not very first, the first attempt at this approach. The pitch did seem a little high. What's going on with this? There we go. Thank you, Diego. Thank you for the subscription, bro. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Alright, let's see this. Same one, same landing. Yeah, I would say that's like in the hundreds right there, that touchdown. Look at us doing popping a wheelie down the runway. Yes, sir. This is the Toliss A321. I think it's the only A321 on X-Plane. Is a Toliss. It's almost like we sped up. Look at us drift. Oh, that looks scary. All right. Let's watch the first attempt. Find it. Wasn't that long ago. Uh-oh, X-Plane might crash. We might have been. Oh yeah, we done too much. We done too much. Well, if you had to be here, you had to be here to watch it in a moment. X-Plane is crashing. Well, guys, on that note, hope you guys had a great Friday. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It was cool. Thank you for your expertise, Marine. Hola. 40 hugging the neighbors on the drift. Yeah, they are. But yeah, thank you, Captain Crimtrail, Sam Russell, Raven. Thanks for coming through, bro. I know you've been busy. Marine, Josh Smith. No stream tomorrow, no stream this weekend. Probably back on Tuesday or Wednesday. Remember, I go out of town next Thursday. So I won't be streaming Thursday, and then probably for a couple weeks after that. So I gotta get it in before I leave. But I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done as well before I leave. Yeah, man. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys have a great day. I hope you learned something here. I don't know, or just at least had a good time. Until next time, though, you know what it is. Remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I'm out. Hey, turn the music up. Let's go. Jam, jam, jam.